a lot. I wanted to start off the podcast with a little spice today. So I'm gonna get that energy up in this BIS. Yo, play that shit for me one time. Let the people hear. You know what I mean? It goes on that podcast today for real. Block what you want. Light that track up.
Hey, everyone wants to feed off my energy. Undercover enemy said you're my brother, then stab me. Always bipolar, no controller, always switching up, switching sides till the day you die. Everyone wants to feed off my energy. Undercover enemy said you're my brother, then stab me. Always bipolar, no controller, always switching up, switching sides till the day you die. Feed off the vibe, the relationship can't describe. Never set in stone, never inscribed. Switching up like the colors of a tiger. Will me get hyper, leave me turn around with the sniper. Shoot me down, guns back down, blood on your face, war paint. Can't wait till karma catches up to you. She'll bitch and she'll smack 1, 2. So don't be confused all this, cause you misconstrued what I'm trying to say. Petty everyday conscious, getting heavyweight on your chest. No, you can't digress, can't leave it in your past, cause you know you messed up. Not the way energy flows, treated it like a show. This is real life, I'm just trying to strike in you during night. Bounce off my shield, now you need a heal. Who is the real heel, no hero? Nah, everyone wants to feed off my energy. Undercover enemy said you're my brother, then stab me. Always bipolar, no controller, always switching up, switching sides till the day you die. Everyone wants to feed off my energy. Undercover enemy said you're my brother, then stab me. Always bipolar, no controller, always switching up, switching sides till the day you die. Energy just too pure to negativity. There is a cure, I can assure you it's the truth. I've seen it with my eyes, never cry that you do with my energy. Give you good GM, make you happy. Don't misuse it and don't abuse it. Then you can use it. Say my name in vain, then you'll be okay. That's to live every day. Everyone wants to feed off my energy. Undercover enemy said you're my brother, then stab me. Always bipolar, no controller, always switching up, switching sides till the day you die. Everyone wants to feed off my energy.
Oh yeah. That's that shit we be talking about. That's that shit we be talking about. You gonna stop that right there though. That's all you get. That's all you get for the free. That's all you get for the free 99 though. But let's go ahead and start the motherfucking podcast for you guys right now. Oh yeah! You feel that energy? Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
As Metro's Mercury grade approaches, I shall create the illest podcaster known to mankind.
But Master, what are you going to do?
Howard Stern, Stephen A. Smith, Joe Rogan, Dave Chappelle.
Why Dave Chappelle?
Cause he's a funny motherfucker. Jay-Z.
Jay-Z?
Because he has money, you fucking dickhead.
Oh, I'm sorry, Master. I'm very sorry.
The heart of India. The strength of a black man. And the pride of a Spaniard. I present to you MyT. It's alive.
He's walking, Master. He's walking.
MyT Sports.
Here we go. Good. It's a lovely day for a Guinness. Good. Jazz hands. Good evening and welcome back to another edition of the MyT Sports Podcast. I'm your host, the one. I'm gonna do all crazy as shit. But seriously, I am your host, the one and only Dollar Throw Montella. Yo, it is another Fuego day in the hottest city in the world. In case you don't know, we are coming to you live on direct from down here in South Florida. It is March 17th. I want to wish you all a happy St. Patrick's Day, B. Hope you got your drinks ready. Yo, cheers. I hope you got your beer. I hope you got something green on. Yo, we about to get lean and mean on the podcast machine. As I like to do my nigga. Yeah, me. Let's turn this down in the background. As you guys already must know, I got a game on going on in the background as I do as usual. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Bucks versus the 76ers game. Again, there's no Joel Embiid, as Joel Embiid has been out with a slight injury, and that's probably going to be one of the first things that we're going to talk about today. Listen, we got more Watson news to get into. We got LeBJ, the great. We got news about him coming up. We got the Pats sending big. We got that Knicks talk as well. You know, at the top of the 9 o'clock hour, we got that 21 light salute coming at you, right? We got our quarterbacks on the move. We got Dame time, and you know what? Remember last time on the podcast, I should say. Remember last time on the podcast, I did a little reveal, and I was like, yo, I think some shit is missing me. I don't think I got all my shit. Well, you know what? I think I got all my shit now. I think all my shit is here. So, we gonna do ourselves another little reveal. We gonna do ourselves another little reveal, and we gonna get shit popping. Right? This is March 17th. This is season 6, episode 97, excerpt 290 of the MyT Sports Podcast. And you already know what we say around these parts here. Regardless of the time.
Take that.
And regardless of the weather.
You play to win the game. Hello?
Let's get up in here. It's always a good time to talk some sports. Let's stir this motherfucking pot up and give you some taste. So stupid me. So let's start talking. Woo! Back at it like a sports fanatic. MyT Sports. Man, oh man. I tell you guys, every time we leave each other, every time we part ways, I miss you guys, and I miss you guys big time. All right, so I wanna do what I've been doing for some time now, and we want to make sure that we get out all of our birthday wishes out of the way early, right? So let's go ahead. Oh, excuse me, that's that baby. I ain't gonna lie, y'all ain't even ready for today's podcast. Let's go ahead and bring that over. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, it's your birthday. Yeah, it's your birthday. I like that. Let's see if we got it again. It's your birthday. Yeah, it's your birthday. I like that. Oh, that'll be right. It's your birthday. Yeah, it's your birthday. Alright, the first one we got on the list. Yesterday, we had a birthday by Erica Lynn. Now, for the folks that don't know, Erica Lynn in my life is another CSB, Connecticut School of Broadcast alumni. She was actually not only an alumni, but also one of the directors of this Connecticut School of Broadcast that was helping young boy get gigs all around this lovely tri-city of Miami, and Broward, and Dade, or Palm Beach. Miami-Dade, Broward. Yeah, you guys know what the fuck I'm saying, right? She was one of the first ones. Let's go ahead and let it go ahead and hear down. Let that shit motherfucking fly, B. Butt soft flowing. So she was part of it. So I want to say happy birthday to Erica Lynn. It's your birthday. Yeah, it's your birthday. Also, today was the birthday. We got Alex Apollo Jr. Alex Apollo Jr. He is better known as shit. I don't have him here. Damn it, the Nightmare. Fuck. He has a dark personality when it comes to wrestling, but he is another one of the individuals that I had the pleasure of announcing him to the ring so that he can put on a performance for the world and show them how he does what he does with Platinum Pro Wrestling. Yes, folks, that happened there. And I want to say happy birthday to Alex Apollo. If I could remember his stage name, I swear to God, I'll give that shit to you. But you guys have to go check him out. Like he does his stuff this, and he will bleed for you in a heartbeat. Like he literally will bleed for you. So I want to say happy birthday to Alex because we say here, it's your birthday, yeah, it's your birthday. Next up, I want to say happy birthday to my boy Ari Blanco. He's the only grown man that anybody that I know is willing to call Boo. That just happens to be his name. That's the name that his family has always called him. That's the name that we called him growing up. You know what I mean? So I want to say happy birthday to my boy Boo. Yeah, I scratched the fuck out of myself. Dash out what the fuck I was doing. Right, but I want to say happy birthday to my boy Boo. This is his birthday, my boy Ari Blanco. I seen how old he was turning on the face, but they gave up all that shit, nigga. They gave up all your bitch. But I want to let you know, it's your birthday. Yeah, it's your birthday. Yeah. Ooh. Man, oh man. Hope you guys will have a wonderful birthday. You know what I say on the MyT Sports Podcast. Hope you party hard, enjoy everything, regret nothing. From me to you, MyT Sports Podcast, all of you, happy motherfucking birthday. Now let's switch right into it. Let's get directly into that Knicks talk. Because we got that Knicks talk. Oh yeah, bring in that flame of fame. Now, folks, the New York Knicks, currently as it stands, has a record of 20-21, just one game below 500. They are 17th in the league as it currently stands, 8th in their conference, and 4th in their division. They have the only team they're above in their division is the Toronto Raptors, the former champion Toronto Raptors, that is, who they have a 2-game lead over. Now, you know what's something funny? The New York Knicks are one of the very few teams that their opponent differential is actually 0, plus minus is 0. They score 105 points, 505.1 points per game, and their opponent score 105.1 points per game. In the last 10 games, they are 5-5, currently on a 2-game losing streak. Toronto Raptors on a 5-game losing streak, so you guys know, put a little bit of context, right? Currently with the New York Knicks, as they are currently constructed, they since the last time we spoke, they lost 2 very close games, and it was 2 games that we anticipated that the New York Knicks may actually lose. These are 2 of the better, and when I say better, I just don't mean gooder. I mean better teams in the league. I mean, in the conference, however you want to put it. They played the Philadelphia 76ers, and they also played the Brooklyn Nets. And the Brooklyn Nets and the Philadelphia 76ers are 1 and 2 in the East. Brooklyn Nets sit 4th in the league. The 76ers sit 2nd in the league. And we're talking about teams that are literally just about a half game apart, if that, a game apart. So those are the two of the teams that the New York Knicks lost to. 2 of the teams that you expect them to lose to, not for nothing. Now, if you're looking for that silver lining, I guess it's the fact that they lost 2 close games to these teams. All right, and when I say 2 close games, we're talking about it couldn't have gotten any closer for these 2 teams. And maybe this is where Knicks fans start to draw that silver lining, right? Or start to look at the glass half full kind of scenario. Where they say, you know what? We didn't get blown out. You know what? We fought. You know what? We had grit. You know what? We tried. You know what? It really came down to the last play on both of these games. Literally. It came down to the last possession. So if you're a Knicks fan, maybe there's some silver lining here, right? Because maybe this is where you kind of anticipated your first 4 games coming back out of the All-Star break, beating the Oklahoma City team, losing to Brooklyn, losing to Philly, losing to Milwaukee. Maybe this is where you saw it. Now, as far as the Brooklyn and Milwaukee and the Philadelphia game, let's start off with that Brooklyn. Let's start off with that Brooklyn game. New York Knicks will lose to Brooklyn Nets 117-112, and I'm telling you, even this game, like I said, it was a game that the New York Knicks fell down early. They were down by like about 17 points early in the game, and they would just continue to fight. They would continue to scrap. They would continue to play the kind of ball that the New York Knicks are known for playing this year under Tom Thibodeau, or the kind of ball that you expect a Tom Thibodeau-led team to play. The New York Knicks would fight. They would definitely fight, and they would claw themselves to being close every single time in this game, not fully being able to take the lead or separate themselves from the Brooklyn Nets, who are just super duper talented. When you talk about Kyrie Irving and James Harden and the rest of the individuals they have around these guys, right? The New York Knicks will end up playing this game, and right now I'm watching Milwaukee versus Philadelphia. The 76ers are up 52-35 with about 8 minutes left to go in the third quarter. We may change this game actually. No, there's no may. We got the Nets and Pacers on. Let's go check out Nets Pacers. I'm not saying that they can't come back in this game. I'm just saying I'm not gonna waste too much time. I'm just gonna say that, you know what? Let me do something here, right? I said I was gonna do this the last time, and I didn't. And maybe I do this now, right? Where I set this up in a way where I am no longer I am no longer the subject, right? I'm no longer seeing myself, right? All I'm seeing is the camera, and I just have to try to focus on it every once in a while. All right. So that way, I be seeing myself, and one of the weird things in camera work, if you can see yourself on the camera, right, especially if it's one of the things work, you tend to gravitate to where you can see your image, right? Because then you're able to really see how you function and some of your mannerisms. Now I got two motherfucking cameras. I was doing that shit too, and what happened is, because this happens to be the closest one, I was over here and I was leaning into that. I was leaning into that shit a lot, wasn't I? I know I was doing my own body that I know you motherfuckers like, yo, I'm over here. Give me your love. Give me your love. I want you to be here. But I got the grand people too. That's for you, boo. Sugar dumpling. And if they never call you sugar dumpling, and I guess they didn't call you nothing. Alright, so the New York Knicks, Brooklyn Nets. This game would literally come down to, as I said, the very last possession of this game. And when I say last possession, we mean full-blown last possession, where to tie the game, the Julius Randle goes up to take a shot. He comes to court. He goes up to take a shot. Now, Kyrie Irving hits the ball, or his hand, or something. Now, what happens is that Julius Randle goes up with the ball, and he comes down with the ball after Kyrie Irving has touched it. And what the referees call for a travel. They don't recognize Kyrie Irving being hand on the ball. Now, am I gonna sit here and say that Julius Randle was robbed or the New York Knicks were robbed? No. No. That's not what's happening here. They fucked up. Let's be honest with you, they fucked up. They failed to execute at that point in the game, to be honest with you. And what honestly happened was that this is something that Julius Randle should have. I'm trying to stop doing this. So I'm looking at that game, right? But Julius Randle should have honestly come down and should have let that ball fall. Yeah, if he wanted to sell contact, one, or sell okay, that's right. If he wanted to sell contact with either himself or the ball from Kyrie Irving, he did a poor job of doing so. And that's where I guess you can say that the Knicks failed themselves there. While it came down to the last play, they failed themselves by not. And if you're on Instagram, just let you guys know that I can't see anything on the gram. Take a quick pause, let you guys know where to find the podcast. 3 easy ways to listen to the podcast, right? I'm live everywhere, right? So you can always watch live on YouTube. You can watch live on Instagram, or you can listen live on Podbean, where you can join the podcast. You can listen live on my website, mytsports.net. Everything is MyT Sports. So if you're watching on Instagram, it's MyT Sports. I don't interact with the Instagram people. That's what you guys know. I don't want to neglect you either, though. You know what I mean? But you guys are super distracting, though. Like you guys take away from like the major product here. So maybe I start setting you guys up like right here in front of me as well. Just so I can get both of you in at the same time. Maybe I start doing that. Because I gotta do something. I don't know, we'll figure that shit the fuck out. I also don't want you guys having the same kind of view either, you know what I mean? But I don't really see you Instagram people. Like I really don't. I really don't see the comments coming from Instagram. If you really want to get into the podcast, if you want your voice heard onto the podcast, come down to Podbean. We got phone lines down with the Podbean app, and it's an app, Podbean. Download the app. You can join the MyT Sports Podcast. Phone lines are open, and you can come join the podcast. If you just want to watch us, if you just want to listen to the podcast, go to the website, mytsports.net, or tell your smart speaker, play the latest episode of the MyT Sports Podcast. And you have to tell it like that because they don't recognize the MyT, right? So you have to tell it, play the latest episode of the MyT Sports Podcast, or tell it that you would like to watch the latest episode of the MyT Sports Podcast on YouTube. There you go. All the ways to join. All right. Back into these Knicks tour. So the New York Knicks, honestly, on that last play, like they and honestly in both times they really failed themselves, to be honest with you. To be fully honest with you, New York Knicks failed themselves. They failed themselves in this very first game by not selling the contact. Is that he came down with the ball, and by coming down with the ball, he left it up in the air that the referees could call a travel play. And by allowing that to be up in the air is exactly what the referees did, is that Julius Randle came back down with the ball. Like, it doesn't matter if somebody touches the ball while you're in mid-air, right? Like, if you come back down with it, that's travel. You maintain control. Now, if you don't maintain control because they hit it out your hand and you want to call it a strip, then that's what you do. You have to drop the ball. Or if you're going to say that he made contact with you, then you try to fling that ball up, then like everybody else does, and you try to sell the contact. But you just don't allow yourself to come down with the ball unless you can fully guarantee that the person that touched the ball actually still has their hand on the ball when you're coming down to try to force a jump ball. But is that what you want to force? In mid-air, as you going up? Like they kind of failed themselves there. And maybe you guys are out here saying that, you know what? I get it that they couldn't have the trap. Maybe you guys feel like, well, there wasn't a foul, that there should have been at least a jump ball. Maybe that's where you guys are at. I'm not quite sure. But what I am sure about is that more than anything is that New York Knicks failed themselves. Look at Claxton. Staying warmed up. I am actually interested to see Claxton play for the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets just keep getting better and better. I mean, they drop a game here and they drop one game or two here and there, but they really are firing all cylinders, and they are putting up. They're not putting together like a massive win streak, but they are putting together a great set of series of wins. Excuse me. Runs at wins a lot of times. Excuse me. We got Mark here joining the podcast. We see you, Mark. What's going on, Mark? Yeah, we got the 21 light salute coming up in just about 23 minutes or so, people. Make sure you stay tuned for that. We like to flick our lights 7 times for everybody that has been affected. Chillin', he's on his way already. That's right, because you had the boys this time, so a little early. Sweet. Tell me, once you get here, tell me all about the game. We love to hear it on the air. You know how we do here. So if you hear about the 21 light salute, as soon as we finish with the 21 light salute, we'll go into a little recap of how these games went for you, because we understand, like, you guys don't realize that Mark has been super down. Like, he has been taking his boys traveling all over the southern great state of Florida, or if you wanted to say even sometimes the central state of Florida, and taking his kids to all kinds of baseball games and baseball events. And we're going to hear all about that in just a bit. a little over 23 minutes, folks. You guys don't go anywhere. You stay tuned. We got a lot of heavy MyT Sports coming for you. Now, as we continue to that Knicks talk, because you guys already know, if you hear the Fame of Flame in the background, that's what this song is called. That's what I call that shit. If you hear the Fame of Flame in the background, then you already know. You already know that we got that Knicks talk, You know we got the Knicks talk, right? I think I hear KJ, so we'll see. Look like people all here. So it looks like so the New York Knicks kind of feel themselves, and they lost a close one to Brooklyn, 117 to 112. Now the New York Knicks will end up having a back-to-back game, right? And in this back-to-back, we got Mark calling up. What's going on, Mark? Don't worry, Mark. If you happen to have the kids in the car, I can keep this as PG as possible. But if you could do me one favor.
No, yay. Nah, just me.
Okay.
Go separate.
But I'm gonna ask you,
separate.
if you have the windows down, can you put them up for me, please?
Nah, put them up.
Okay, good.
First thing I did was put them up.
Okay. Hey, actually, does
Put
sound...
them up.
Oh shit! It does sound different now. It sounds different. It sounds different.
Put them up. Put them up. Yo, so how you feeling about the Knicks? You know that win back to back. They got 2 wins back to back.
Why you fucking with me?
It didn't come with W's, but it came with wins. You know what I'm saying? Back to back, 3-point loss, 1-point loss. You know what I'm saying? 2-point loss. You good. Y'all balling. Y'all looking okay.
You see this? He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy, though, folks. He rubbing that shit in. Yeah, he trying to. Because we lost to his Brooklyn Nets, one of those guys, and I'm talking about that right now. And I actually just finished talking about their loss to Brooklyn. And you know what? I talked about earlier how some of these Knicks fans that this actually may not be like horrific losses for them, because they may look at the bright side that the New York Knicks were in both games to the very last play, and it was on the very last play of both games that they basically, on at least their very last possession, that they lost the game. The game against Brooklyn, they lost it on their possession where Julius Randle didn't sell the contact by Kyrie Irving. And when I say contact, again, I'll repeat it. So in case you missed it. Wait. In case you missed this part, let me rephrase. Let me.
Oh, I definitely missed it.
Let me reiterate what I mean by contact. He refused to sell the contact, whether that was contact by Kyrie Irving with him or contact with Kyrie Irving and the ball. He just didn't sell it, because in that moment, what he should have done was either, if he thought Kyrie Irving made contact with his arm, he should have tried shooting the ball to try to sell the foul. If he thought Kyrie Irving made contact with the ball, he should have let the ball go to try to sell the strip. Coming down with the ball is where he fucked up. He did not sell that play right, and that's why we lost.
Yo, but I don't understand how everybody's like, yo, that's a bad call. He never lost possession. When you hit the ball, you gotta let it go. Like, you can let it go and grab it again, but you have to let it go.
That's what I'm saying.
Never let it go.
That's what I say. He fucked up. He fucked up by not selling contact. Like, if you thought Kyrie hit the ball, then let it go, so you could get it back.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, when you let it go, you gotta let it go just a little bit.
Exactly.
And then grab it again and then land.
Or
like he did. These NBA players, they got big ass hands. So you know what I'm saying? Because if you see, the right hand came off a little bit, but it never came off the left hand, and the right hand with the little fingertips kept control of it. You know what I'm saying? Like he needed to just let it go just a little bit, like just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, you could land, take a dribble, go back up. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever you want us to do. But you can't just hold it like, oh, he touched it. Like, you can touch the ball on the way up. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You can touch the ball on the way up.
Exactly.
But if you don't let it go, it ain't a tip ball. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a tip ball.
Like, it ain't shit. I just touched it.
You have control.
Yeah, you can shoot through me touching it.
You know? Because I didn't want to see overtime.
I did,
you know
too. We would have busted. We would have busted your ass in overtime. We would have busted that ass.
All right, let's not get crazy now.
We would have busted that ass in overtime. We had the momentum. We had the momentum, B. We was about to bust that ass in overtime.
You know what? Since it's your show, I'm gonna let you get that. Make you feel it. I'm gonna let you feel it.
So, the Knicks will go from that bad loss, or that close loss, to going up against the Philadelphia 76ers without any Joel Embiid. And without any Joel Embiid, New York Knicks fans were actually walking around, and listen, they played like it too, not for nothing, but they were walking around the city talking about,
so you're telling me there's a chance?
the moment that they heard Joel Embiid was out, that they thought that there was a chance that they could win this game. And you know what? They played like it. They actually played. There was a chance. And this game, again, was another close game. And again, execution on the last play of the game. Alex Burke with improper court awareness. And he did something that I get. That players do this elbows every single game. It is called, it always happens because of how short that the space is between the 3-point line and the.
You know what? I feel more disappointed about them losing to Philly than I do with Brooklyn. Because Brooklyn had them down 18, and they, you know what I'm saying? It was like their little, they like Brooklyn playing with their little brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wanted them to come back, but you ain't gonna let them win, but you let them feel good about the loss. Philly, they should have just. That loss was a little bit more without Embiid. Like, you let Harris, score 30. Like, you know what I'm saying? Curry hit 20. Come on, you got Curry fucking 20. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That game was a little bit more disappointing for me, I would say, than it was for Brooklyn. Because Brooklyn, they were really getting it. They fought back in Brooklyn, but they had Philly. And that's what's disappointing to me.
To me, they were both.
They should have lost though.
To me, the Knicks fan, they were both equally disappointed because they both felt like the arrow went through the same wound. It was like you shot me in the heart.
Oh, it hurts there already.
Yeah, and then
It was like you have a black and blue, and then Philly was like, "Does this hurt?" And then touch the black and blue.
Exactly.
And shit. Yeah, that shit hurts. Yeah, motherfucker, that hurts. You see it, black and blue, bitch.
And you know what's funny? I used to be the person that used to do that to people because I don't know what it is to be black and blue. I've never seen a bruise on my body like that for a really long time. So I didn't know what it was. So I used to tell you, like, what the fuck is that?
I don't think you'll ever see that black and blue.
I've seen a bruise on my body.
Never will see it black and blue. Maybe just blue, but you ain't gonna see black and blue.
I've had a bruise on like the lighter part of my body. It's like, oh shit, I have a bruise. That's what that is. I was like, oh fuck, that's how I look when I bruise. Cause I didn't know what it was because I just turned black. It just turns black. There's no blue. It just turns black.
I just turned black.
So yeah, I used to be the person that used to do that to people. I used to just go to them and poke their bruises because I didn't know what the fuck it was. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, ow, it's a bruise. I'm like, what? What the fuck is a bruise? Like, so it took me a really long time. When I say a really long time, I'm talking about within the last 3 years to realize what people called bruises is what I just always grew up calling sore spots.
Oh, sore spots?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sore.
Yeah, I'm the sore right there.
Right there.
Yeah, like I didn't realize I was a bruise. I'm like, yeah, I'm the sore right there. Like, and then I ended up realizing, and then when I got, so I guess I must, whatever that bruise was, I must have got within the last 3 years to realize that, oh, that's a bruise, and that's what that looks like when you, I'm like, so I've had bruises before, I just didn't realize it. They were internal bruises, I hurt on the inside. I bruised on
I bruised on the inside. You stupid. You stupid. I bruised on the inside. That's internal bleeding. I thought you bruising the inside. That's called internal bleeding, and you could die.
Oh shit!
What the hell?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm already twisted, B. I was at fucking Tijuana Taxi since like 3 o'clock.
Oh, St. Patrick's Day. Go ahead, get it, man.
So I went there for a couple hours. I enjoyed that shit, and it's funny because I hadn't been there in so long, and I ran into somebody every 10 minutes I was there. Like somebody new popped up. I was like, oh shit. Like even
Tijuana, or you went to Sharky's?
Sharky's. I went to Sharky's.
Yeah, I saw Bobby. Bobby was like, yeah. I'm like, damn, that's nice. He's like, Bobby's like, yo, I'm gonna be here. Anybody wanna come? Motherfuckers are like, yeah. I'll be like, yo, I'm here. Anybody wanna come? I don't even get a fucking answer. I don't get a no or a yes. I'm like, this is some bullshit. Like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? That's some bullshit, man. I was saying that shit in my head. I'm like, look at this shit. Out of the blue, he just like, I'm gonna be in Sharky's. Who wanna show up? Niggas are like, yeah, bet, yeah. I'll be like, nigga, I'm going to Bruce room. Okay, then. Like,
I told her we should kick it, but all I heard were crickets.
Yeah, sir. I'm like, this is some bullshit.
You just reminded me of that song. I remember that song too.
Man, actually, I was mad. I was in the fucking thread. I was like, man, why you put me in this fucking thread? Got me all mad, all upset and shit on some bullshit. Like, motherfucker, I gotta get some beer.
That's the guy. I got Heineken's. Just to let you know. In case.
How many?
Enough.
Okay.
I got more than enough because I'm not gonna drink these at all. So if you feel like just drinking Heineken's, not spending any money, I got Heineken's. Let me put a couple in the freezer. Actually, hold on. Yep. Hey, Munchkin.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do Heineken because it's St. Patrick's Day.
That's the only reason what I'm doing now. Hey, Munchkin.
My fucking son. I gotta call my son, yo.
Do me a favor.
I don't know if I have to pick him up or not.
Put 3 beers out of the fridge and put them in the freezer, please, before you go to bed.
Salute.
I know. So you can do that for me right now, please, my little Afro puff cupcake? Yeah, you did best. I love you. What'd you say? Huh? No, you didn't. What'd you say? It's okay.
Heineken.
You said good night? Oh, I think you said something else. But can you put those in the freezer for me, please? Thank you. Thank you very much. Seriously, I need you to. Take them out the fridge, put them in the freezer. Thank you. You're the best. Don't worry, I'll make sure when you wake up one day, I'll give you one.
Yay.
I swear, the day that I sneak her a beer, she's gonna be so happy. You know that? Oh man.
Sit. Let me text this fucking kid.
So
you get a ride home because mommy can't get you, and I'm at the podcast.
You better call him, cause you know last time he's like, I didn't see your text, and he'll just call your mom. I mean, not your mom. He'll call you.
Nah.
He'll just call wifey.
Yeah, my mom's coming. She's coming on Saturday.
Oh, sweet.
I told my mom, yo, you can come to the house, like either Monday or Tuesday. I'm like, Mom, come to the house Monday or Tuesday because I can go get you. Make sure you come before 2. Call me up. Yeah, I'm coming Saturday at 5 o'clock. I'm like, that is not what I talked about. We had a whole half-hour discussion of
hold on.
Time you should come home.
That is before Monday or Tuesday.
No, I said come Monday or Tuesday. Monday I'm off, or Tuesday before 2, and I could pick you up. She called me back. She's like, yeah, I'm coming Saturday. So that's 2 days. That's like 4 days before I'm expecting her. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not ready for you on Saturday to fucking stay with me the whole week. No, we don't do. No, we not. He wasn't ready. Like, yeah, no. Like, just no. Like, no. And I'm like, ain't this a bitch? But she got away with it because she's leaving to Puerto Rico next month. So that's like her last day. Okay. And I get where I know her. I know what she's doing. She's like, fuck that. I'm gonna stay as long as I can with my son because I don't know if I'm gonna see that motherfucker again. So I'm gonna like, you know what I'm saying? I know.
I lost you. You just went into the Matrix. I don't know. We don't know where Mark went until he was telling a lovely story about his dear mother, and we lost him. Hopefully everything was all right. and we'll hear back from Mark in just a moment. So as we transition from Mark's lovely story, let's talk about my lovely Knicks a little bit more. As the Flame of Fame is still running, that means we still got that Knicks talk. You know, we got that Knicks, Alright, but we still got that Knicks talk for real. And the New York Knicks were taking on the Philadelphia 76ers on the back-to-back. So after they had that heartbreaking loss against the Brooklyn Nets, and when I say it was a heartbreaking and it was an emotional loss because it was one of those losses that
I got cut off. I was on the phone.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't hear anything.
No problem.
Wait, I'm here. I'll be there in a sec.
Okay.
Alright.
So the New York Knicks had a heartbreaking loss. It was an emotional loss too because after what Julius Randle felt was a no call that should have went his way, he ended up catching a fit and almost throwing chairs and I was really upset at the call afterwards. He ended up calming down by the time I think he had his interview to say that you know what that's past him and he no longer wants to hold on to that energy. I really do like Julius Randle because that did show a little bit of leadership. Like he showed that you know what I care, but I also know when to let go of all of that bad juju. So that was a good thing. that was a very good thing to go through and to see. Now New York Knicks. So like I said, so that's why I even said that it was emotional as well. As those emotions were passed, they were taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. And with the Philadelphia 76ers, again, this game will come down to the very last play. When I say we'll come down to the last play, we're talking about to the very last play. And what would happen is that New York Knicks are down by 3, and they would get and what happened is that Julius Randle would get the ball, and he would, and there was a little bit of sloppiness that would go on, but they would get a kick out over to Alex Burke. And while Alex Burke is lining up for a wide open 3-point shot at that, Alex Burke takes a step back. And his heel steps on the 3-point line.
Yay!
Grab beers out the freezer. Okay. So he would. Yeah.
No tree.
Just dust these off. I think these are your style.
It's my style.
I think these are your style.
Your style is my style.
I think you like those though.
You got all types of styles.
Make sure you dust those off though. I told you. You should definitely. Oh, okay. Unless you want this style.
It's in there. Today we go with these.
Actually, you know what? Today,
No. You pick these first.
But
we got days.
Today St. Patrick. Stay. But those are your style though. I gotta tell you how I procured these glasses. They were getting blown. Oh, I didn't even realize that they were. Alright.
It was like 50 something. You gotta take off your. You take off your glasses, you can't see, right?
I can. But you know, it just makes things harder. Cool. So
This ain't helping the lights at all.
I never said they were gonna help the lights. I just said they were good for the event.
Woo, happy St. Patrick's
like
Day to everybody.
You do realize that these are the I'm rolling glasses.
Nice.
And so are these too, actually.
My shit is green because I love.
Also, these two because these normally had a light, like you just a button
Yeah, I know.
and this lit up or whatever. I used to have these when I was doing on those Molly days. I used to have my lights directly. I used to have the lights directly in my face. Like fuck that. Like, oh god, I used to
hold on. I'm gonna do like salute real quick.
Shit. Well, whoa. Cause I do got a timer for you. So we all gonna get a timer.
But it's 9:03 to 9:10.
Oh. Well,
you always do it late.
I appreciate. I just appreciate.
Because you're everything's 7 for you.
Yeah.
Everything's 7 for you. And like 9:03 to 9:10. All right, 9:07 is good for me.
Hey, that's all I ever heard. You said 9:07.
9:07.
Like you know what's so funny? Like you're putting it out now. And I'm like I was just always heard like I just knew.
All you heard was 9:03 to 9:10. You like 9:07. I'm good.
That's all I heard. Like 9:07 works.
Yeah, 9:07 works. You know what? We do 9:07 shit. This is A.
So the day that you're here, if you don't mind, 9:07.
Yeah. No, I don't mind. I just love the fact that you know we upkeeping. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Cause I even get a little reminder on the thing, so because it'll interrupt us and everything. So let me get this take out real quick about the Philadelphia 76ers because they'll probably
They suck. Oh, my bad.
Never into that. The Philadelphia 76ers, like I said, the number 2 team in the East, and the New York Knicks took them down to the very last play of the game. And the only reason why this game didn't go into overtime as well is because, like I said, Alex Burke just couldn't keep his heel off of that 3-point line. And like I said, it's like so in both cases, like these are just two very disappointing. Two very disappointing.
I texted him and say, "Are you ready?" He said no.
These are just two very disappointing losses for the Knicks, and two.
I ain't lying. Don't say I'm lying. I'm not.
And two
I
games
said, "Are you ready?"
that
He said, no.
you can.
And I said, "How you gonna get home?" I said, "You didn't get him right home."
That you could have won if you would have executed the plays properly. Julius Randle executed the last second play.
I'm sorry, man. Don't. I'm done with lying. I haven't lied in a few years. Because I turned over a policy. I try not to lie. I might not tell the whole truth, but I ain't lying.
Yo, what happened to KJ?
Huh?
Did you get? Were you in communication with KJ?
No.
Last text I heard was anything's possible.
Oh, Hennessy's. Yeah, that's the last text I saw too.
Huh.
So I don't know. He's usually here before I am. So
He usually is.
yeah, I had 2 games today.
I saw 4 and 6. I think you said right.
Yeah, man.
So I realized, like, oh shit, yeah, I saw when you said he was on your way. It hit me. I was like, oh shit, that's right. He had the boys, so you could have possibly have been done maybe like around 8 o'clock, and then been able to, still get here like you know what I mean?
Like normal time, basically.
Like before 9 instead of after 9. That's when you said he was on your way. Like all that shit kind of like hit me, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
Like, man, listen. Marcus, bro.
Starting to.
You're not starting. He just.
Or when he's focused and plays and does right.
No, man. He's gonna be a problem, bro. He's gonna be a problem, a good problem. You know what I'm saying? He already put in his head. He put in his head.
I have a reminder for talent.
There you go. That's you. That's your cue.
He has this shit in his head. I need 4 hits for every 10 at bats.
Okay.
I said, yo, if you do that, you go anywhere in the world you want.
For real?
Do that.
You should tell him to push for 6, so that he can fall at 4.
Listen, man. I'm good at 4, bro. 400.
But you tell him to go to 6 so he can fall at 4.
No, I told him go 10 for 10. Fuck that. I told him go 10 for 10. I ain't playing.
Now you tell him realistically at your level you should shoot for 6,
you know
and that way he'll fall around 4 every single time. And when you're ready.
Hold on, let me get up.
That's why I was like, also like you should have still been prepping to get it ready by now.
Yeah, but I was
you got caught off guard.
When you said 907, I was like, listen, man, I'm good. 907, I'll get it. Yo, you already know 21 Like Salute is Wednesday. We do the pod. MyT Sports, mad love. And as we do the podcast, we show love for those that have passed away by flicking your light 7 times. You already know 21 Like Salute. Hit it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. For everybody that has been affected by COVID in these trying times.
Yes, sir. And we still trying. Don't think the times are over. We still trying. People still suffering. You know what I'm saying? NCAA was sweating their ass off. I hope nobody got COVID. Gino got COVID. He ain't gonna be.
Geno Smith?
No, man. Ever. This guy. Connecticut's women's basketball coach, Gino, got COVID. He ain't gonna be there for 2 weeks. So I'm saying it's still in our lives, man. Just because we got the vaccine, everybody think the shit is good. It's not good, man. Just make sure you keep your mask on, stay safe, keep your distance, and show love. You know how you show love? Flicking your light 7 times. For those that have passed away. 21 Light Salute. Let me get back to this podcast. One love always.
MyT!
And I'll see you tomorrow. God bless.
And that's how we do here on the MyT Sports Podcast. Now. Oh, okay. I was like, what was that noise?
No, it's downloading.
So, how was the games? Tell us about these games.
Yo, the games is intense. It's like who would think, like, like 12-year-olds. Well, actually, my son is 12. Everybody else is 14, 15. But you know, my 12-year-old games are like intense. My other kid, like, you know, Marcel in high school, it's a little boring, I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Because they're older. You know what I'm saying? They're older. They be chilling and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, there's no daddy ball. There's no none of that stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? Pitching is better. So you gotta wait for hits. You know, gotta wait for hits. There's not too many errors, but there is.
But there is still on that level.
Yeah,
so
they still.
Come on, I do college too, and even that, well,
even
like
at college
some,
is
a lot of some of the J codes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they get a little like some of those games sometimes when it ain't.
It's a little annoying sometimes, you know. For me, like when I know the kid, like, yo, kids shouldn't be making those errors, man. Like, come on, like, they want to rush the throw. What are you rushing for? You know what I'm saying? He running like freaking 90 feet. You got time. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got time.
You
got time.
Because you know what? The game is still fast for them sometimes. So
yeah,
slow it
they
down.
don't slow themselves down.
Slow it down, gather, see where you throw it and throw it. You know what I mean? Like, you have the time to go through the motion.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they don't realize. It's just, sometimes it's just, nyeh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't realize that what they're seeing people do, nyeh, is really quick. Look, shit.
You know what's funny? What's funny is, now that I just thought about it, what I used to do to my boys when I have them, because Marcel played third, when he was practicing at third, and Marcus at short, I'm like, yo, there's a fat kid hitting. You know what I'm saying? There's a slow kid hitting. Boom. How you gonna throw it first? You know? Just, yo, take your time. Boom. A normal kid hitting. Bam. Throw a little harder. Bam. Yo, you bobbled it, you gotta pick it up and you gotta gun it. You know what I'm saying? So I would have them practice those 3 methods. You know what I'm saying? You got a slow runner, boom, you scoop it up, you take your time. You ain't gotta gun it, just throw it. You know what I'm saying? You got a normal kid, boom, he's a little fast. You gotta get it, you gotta get out your hand a little faster. Boom. The third drill, boom. Oh, you bobbled it. Get it. Now you gotta gun it. Boom. And those are the drills I taught them when they were young and shit. You know, it helped Marcus, like, you know what I'm saying? Because Marcus, man.
A 4th attempt.
Oh, Brooklyn's winning 198.
And this is their 4th attempt on this possession to try to score the ball.
Oh, and 1.
Before this, it was 3 attempts at the basket. the one that goes in, the step back contested 3. By who other? James fucking Harden.
MVP.
Yo, this guy, he better get some kind of recognition this year, because this year, like he is taking over the role of the.
Yeah, the J, the I, the M, the M, the Y, the J, the I, the M, that Jimmy.
That's Brooklyn.
Jimmy.
That's Brooklyn.
He giving that Brooklyn Jimmy to them
wow.
people, yo.
When KD come back.
Here's a Jimmy joke about your mama that you may not like.
Damn. Damn, you hit my soul. You hit my soul with that one. You hit my soul. Like, y'all, I know some of y'all young niggas don't know what he just said. What he just said. Ooh, that shit hit my soul.
Joke about your mama that you may not like.
Oh, man. Damn, thank you for that. I appreciate that. That's why hip-hop would never die. Shit.
And remember, it's still one of the youngest of all of the musics. And
yeah.
And it's the one that affects the culture the most.
Whew.
So,
anyway.
Oh, man. All right.
So, with KD not being in there.
Yeah.
And then he has to get himself. Because when he come back, it's going to be an adjustment. It has to be. He's been out too long for it not to be an adjustment.
But
you know what I'm saying? So people gotta understand. You know, KD's gonna come in as they just traded for him.
Like he came to Golden State.
Yeah, like he just got traded.
He's gonna figure out how can he fit in without upsetting the apple tree, because that's how he is, right?
Yeah.
And also, James Harden's played with him before to know that he's kind of passive.
See,
like
what's
that.
different is
when he goes like this and calls for the ball, everybody go give him that goddamn ball.
What's different is they know he's on the team. He practices with them. He practices with them, but he ain't playing. But he's there in practice. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's not gonna be too much of an adjustment because they know he's there. Oh, if KD's here, boom, this is what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? When he come back, this is gonna happen. When we do this, this is gonna happen. And like that's different from like, yo, we're gonna trade for KD. Oh, hopefully he'll come in. Like no, he's in the building. He been in the building. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they know they got him. You know what I'm saying? It was Harden that came in off a trade, and he had to adjust, and he adjusted beautifully. He adjusted better than anyone could expect him to adjust. Because everybody was like, oh, him and Kyrie, how is that going to work, whatever. And you know the funny part is, he's been playing with Kyrie because he already knows how to play with KD. You know what I'm saying? He's getting to know Kyrie right now.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So he getting to learn his. And yo, what Kyrie's doing too is ain't no laughing matter.
Not at all.
Yo, what Kyrie's doing is no laughing matter. This dude right here, yo, you saw the spin he did on your boy, IQ? He said, here. Yo, felt him and spinned on him and then just, yo, like that shit's ridiculous. Like that, like motherfuckers, he make it look easy, but that shit is not easy. That shit is not easy. If you ball, you know that shit ain't easy. Like you gotta have total body control, ball control, and yo, just control in general. Like the shit he doing, man, listen, that shit, that nigga got motherfucking Johnson looking good. They got motherfucking, oh man. My man Clinton, I'm happy for Clinton because he was hurt for 2 years.
Clayton?
Yeah, Clinton.
Yeah.
He's been hurt for 2 years.
Center, right?
Yeah.
I was saying that earlier that I was glad that he was able to get some burn.
Yeah, he's getting burned. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like he's just one of those hustle. You know, he's like a young.
He's the backup center.
Yeah, he's like a young. He's like a young Jordan. Not Michael.
No, but no.
DeAndre.
But also
he's like a young DeAndre.
He was another thing for them. Allen for them. Jared Allen. That's what he was. He was another version of him.
But he got more energy than Allen.
But Allen has more energy.
Faster. I think not
but
more energy.
Allen,
He's faster.
But Allen had more energy than DeAndre Jordan, and he was faster than DeAndre Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
So we saying the same shit with two different people. Because I'm saying, because you're saying.
Because I don't know how tall he is.
He's like 6'10", and another guy who was 7 foot. So I think he's at that. So that's why I think, because I've traded for him before on my team.
What in my game?
But also I played with Brooklyn too. Yeah, I've also started the season.
Yeah, that's how I know about him. The only reason why I know about him
because of 2K. Yeah.
Because of 2K. That's
I only do 2.
And he got the blonde hair in 2K too.
Yeah. I do 2. I normally do 2 people, and one of them plays with the Knicks, and one of them plays with Brooklyn. And the one with Brooklyn is always easier to play with. I don't have to do much.
Tell you this.
All right.
It's gonna be a bringing him back to the Knicks.
Yeah, carry that for a second. Carry this conversation for a second. I'm gonna grab the 2 beers.
Okay, come in like. All right, I'm gonna keep up with Brooklyn because Brooklyn right now, they were getting blown out. It was like I checked the first quarter. I think it was like 50 something points they gave up. It was like 50. I think 59 and 32, something like that. And for the Pacers just to have 100 points right now, so their defense stepped up. I don't know who got in their ass, but somebody was like, yo, you know what? Get that D up. Get that D up. Now Nets are up 109 to 100. 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You know, Brooklyn all day. It's gonna be. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a tough. When I tell you, it's gonna be tough to beat Brooklyn. It's going to be tough to. I don't even know how you gonna beat Brooklyn.
It's gonna be impossible to beat.
Like honestly, I don't know. I can't. Like, if no one gets hurt, hopefully nobody gets hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about in general, everyone. Like let AD come back. You know, have AD, Lakers, and Brooklyn go at it. I'm with it. you know, and hopefully we'll have fans in the stands. All right, what's going on? What's out here? Sorry, the game just went out. I'm trying to get it back. There you go. So I'm just saying, for the small teams that we want in, you know, like the Knicks.
Fuck you.
The Hornets.
Hornets.
You know, yeah, the Hornets. You know what I'm saying? Hornets, Miami. You know, those little teams. You know, you want them. You know, those are gonna be nice battles. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be all nice all warm ups. You know what I'm saying? Some nice warm ups. You know what I'm saying? For
you mad disrespectful. I can't even fuck with you right now.
You know what I'm saying? That's a nice warm up. You know, you're gonna have teams fighting as hard as they can. We can beat them. And you know you can't, but you're gonna say we can beat them. And it's gonna be a nice warm up. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be like, yo, you know.
You got a coaster right there? Yeah,
shit went off again. You know, I'm liking what Melo Ball's doing.
The little ball boy.
Yeah, the ball boy. He's getting even the older brother Zoe. Don't sleep.
The older ball boy?
both of them. They both getting busy. I'm hoping the middle one get a little burn.
The middle ball boy.
Yeah, man.
We gotta call him the ball. Listen, it's middle ball boy, little ball boy, big ball boy. Okay, the ball boys.
So big and little's getting busy.
Yeah.
and medium is needing some help.
And the middle ball boy.
He keep getting hurt. That's his problem. Yo, he's like 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah.
Yo, he's a big kid.
They all are like.
Yeah, they're all over 6'5". I think Zoe 6'3", 6'4", something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if he got to 6'5". He might have got 6'5". I think they're all 6'5" and above.
I thought he was 6'6", like 6'5", 6'6". But I could be.
But
wrong.
I'm saying, yo, Ball, he might get Rookie of the Year, man. He might get. But Edwards is just what the shit that Edwards doing though. You know what it is? Edwards makes more highlights, so he gets more recognition.
He's a human highlight reel right now. Edwards bodies motherfuckers.
Yeah, and so I think that will give him the edge over Ball.
Speaking of bodying motherfuckers, right? And since you're talking about little ball boy, I was sitting here yesterday, and I was trying to determine which game I wanted to watch, and it was a toss-up between the Portland and New Orleans game or the Lakers versus Minnesota game. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, well, they have a lot of similar elements of why I want to watch. Both of them have legendary Hall of Fame players, right? One has Carmelo Anthony, one has LeBron James. What?
Go ahead.
So you had a problem with that statement. All right. The great
No.
LeBron. Oh, okay.
Yo,
LeBJ.
I'm a Carmelo fan, B.
Okay.
I'm a Carmelo fan.
So,
like I said, my 2K shot is Carmelo's. So, let's go.
So that was one part of it. The second part of it was that both teams
I'm not gonna watch LeBron.
Both teams had were playing against young superstars that could possibly body you and work their way in the middle. And as I was thinking, I was like, damn. Zion don't really body people like that. He just scores a lot inside, even if it's on layups or anything. But Edwards, he tries to body. He goes to the.
He jumps far.
With vicious
and he comes
intent.
in hard. He jumps from far. He like
every time it feels like he's like this.
You know it's funny because Zion will body you. He body you, but he body you up close, like more like he'll jump and just be like boom, like Edwards is coming and jumping, and then like a Sean Kemp type of deal. Like he'll jump from far and be like leaning on your ass and dunking it. Zion is just like he leaning on you, but he leaning on you close and he coming in hard.
No, let me help
like
you out.
Man, listen.
No, yeah, it is. No. I'm gonna help you out.
I need help.
It's fucking crazy.
I was gonna do the other thing.
Huh?
I was gonna do the other thing.
Oh, I was saving this for when you got here.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can always sit there and see if I go to Sharky's tonight.
Listen, man, you went out already. You ain't going back out. You know you ain't. And every time I'm here, all you end up doing is taking a shit and going to sleep. Alright? So, I didn't want to put him out there, but, you know what I'm saying?
As soon as we're done with the podcast,
yeah.
I'd be like, yo,
you like this. You like this. Wait, hold on. I got you. You like this. You like this. You like, yo, hold on. Yo, son. Yo, son.
Yo, so what you about to do?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? He use both hands too. He ain't like just all righty. He ambidextrous with the bitch. He like
This is funny because I stood off the example with the left hand
yeah,
too.
Yeah. And then, yo, you can tell how bad it is because if it ain't that bad, he go like long stroke, like, and then the longer I take here, it gets smaller. And he's like, yo, like that shit built up.
I'm like, yo, I got it. And then I'll be like,
and then next minute, when he get close, when he do tight circles, you know, like in football, he like, yo, wide circles. And then you're like, yo, little ones and shit. Like for y'all that play football, you know what this is.
Or we're in the army, we got the same shit too. By the time I start playing with my belly button, it's alright.
Shit, wait a minute, I'm gone by then. 100. I'm a boy. Let me get a koozie.
I don't know where another one is at. Cause
Damn, I had like 15 of those.
I know, but I got one in the core right now.
Shit, you got bad receipts. I see that.
What? Oh yeah.
Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Man, that's how you just know I just been getting used to that shit. Like there's a koozie.
No, man, I got my cup. It's got finish.
No, this is like there's kind of a koozie right here somewhere.
Oh, yes, there is.
Yeah, this just holding some batteries.
Let me get you.
There you go.
Oh, word. This is the koozie.
Why'd you move the gun from that chair?
What gun? Oh, I put it underneath.
That's it. I'm gonna keep it. I try to arm you guys. So I don't
No.
I didn't want it to feel uneven.
No, because I'll laugh. I'll be like, come back. Like you know what I'm saying? I got it already set up. I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you stupid son. Gotcha.
I didn't want you guys to feel like you guys. This was an unfair, you know what I mean, environment. So I had to get you guys set up as well.
Yeah, I'm waiting, man.
Listen, you guys got 3 bullets each. So we'll see how it goes.
I'm waiting for Thunder Thighs. Hopefully when he come in here, don't spark a fire.
I don't know. He said he's getting Henny, so maybe he's bringing his girl with him. Anytime he's bringing Henny, he normally has his girl with him, right?
This is recorded for.
I'm just saying because
man, listen, man, I'm just here. I'm happy I'm here.
I'm just making an observation, okay?
I've been playing golf lately, and the shit's amazing.
Can you pass me an ashtray?
It's really
the black one, ashtray right there to your left. You didn't even have to get up. Shit. You
no,
just
for something else.
Oh.
Like honestly, I played with Darnell the other day, and I only play golf. Basically for I played once before.
You don't want to hit this?
If you gonna light that up, then fuck it.
Yeah, I'm definitely lining this up. Cause I was saving this when you got here. I thought Cage was gonna be here, so I had the bowl ready when he got here. When he got here, I was gonna spark the joint. Yeah.
So I played one time, then COVID happened, right? Then I haven't played since then. So the second time I played with the chef in my job and the sous chef. So I went out, felt good. I'm like, okay, I'm holding my own. You know what I'm saying? And they play a lot though. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm holding my own with these cats that play all the time. So I'm like, yo, all right, this shit is fun. You know what I'm saying? Cause they ain't like waiting for me to get there. You know, I'm hitting my shot. I'm getting there. So I'm like, all right, cool. So then I go to the range. I went to the range with the chef and shit. We hit for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. on the range. I'm like, that shit was dope. And then the next day, Darnell came to play with us. Salute. Good night. God bless you. One more? Mazatov. Bedrin.
And that's the last one for real. As soon as you ran out of them, bam, here goes.
One more? Bedrin. So, long story short, I'm playing, and Darnell's like, holy shit, you're not bad. And if anybody knows my brother, he's like the most non-athletic person you could ever meet in your life. And I already caught up to him. I only played 3 times.
There was a quiet storm. Saquon.
In the flesh.
Thunder Thighs?
In the flesh. Oh, Thunder Thighs is coming. Y'all niggas not seeing me.
God,
my workout's been fucking
Look, it's a blackout right now.
It's still. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
man.
Family. I mean, say family. Whoa.
So,
welcome to the show.
Yes.
So,
at my little liquor spot, and she closed up on me. Oh, I had to go another route to get the goods.
You went the long route.
Yes. Anything is possible. Don't worry, Talon. I already got your cup. I know you don't pass up Hennessy. some rum chocolate. I'm trying something with my Hennessy.
It is very rare that I do say no to Hennessy.
Talon passing up Hennessy, I'm assuming he has COVID.
Oh,
damn.
Like, actually
has it. Damn.
You know what's funny? COVID is the new HIV.
Can't go, I got COVID.
Now motherfuckers actually be like, yo, yeah, I got COVID. I should act it up real quick. You know what I mean? You don't gotta play about the HIV no more. That shit was too extreme. Yeah, I had COVID. I couldn't taste. I couldn't taste shit for like 3 months. That's the reason I was dating that broad. I had bad taste.
Oh damn! Nice. I like that.
I'm sorry, ladies. This is just jokes.
I had no taste.
Oh man.
Woo. I'm sorry, whoever she was.
A good joint after work and workout.
Not even talk about anybody specific. I was just making. These are just jokes. These are just jokes.
Just jokes. That's all we do here. 3 drunk uncles. We just joke. We just joke all day, all night. Oh, Kyrie ain't playing? Oh,
he wasn't playing.
Kyrie's on the bench.
And they made the comeback. And they worked them.
Yeah.
They came back for that work.
Oh, I know.
It's
turn it around. That's the tip. There you go.
I had these shits on. I couldn't see. I was looking at the game. I didn't see the hand on the left. Like, yo.
I'm gonna let you know, KJ. I'm old school. You only give girls the tip of the bottle to tap, and all guys you give the ass.
Facts. So in general,
what was the score?
You go like this for shorty, and you go like this for homeboys.
And actually, my homegirls used to actually stroke the tip because my homegirls are nasty.
I know at halftime.
78, right? 78 or something at half or at the third of it, right?
I was at my kid's game. My kid got busy. But I can't. Yo, you know what kills me with Marcus? Not to, I'm not to get off anything, but.
You want the shit straight? You want the shit straight, or you want the lemonade in it?
Just a bloop.
The shit that kills me is fucking Marcus plays with 12U and he don't destroy them. But then he played with the 15U and he fucking destroys them. I don't get it.
He plays up to his competition.
I don't get it.
He plays down to his competition.
You know what he is? He's a Brooklyn Net.
Whoa, what does that mean?
Daniel?
That's what the Knicks do.
They play down to their competition.
The Knicks play down to their competition and play up to their competition.
Well, no, that's why I was so close with Brooklyn. Because Brooklyn plays down.
And the Knicks play up.
Listen, we always talked about that game.
Listen, don't get started. Don't get the shootout started early, B.
Those motherfuckers should have had both of those games.
Just to let you know, KJ, you're strapped underneath your thing. It was supposed to be on your thing. I just want to let you know. But Mark kind of hit it. Just let you know you're strapped.
Yeah, no, I know why he did
No.
it. In case somebody started getting disrespectful up in here.
Yeah, you already know.
Listen, we're all strapped. Listen, I got my Harlem Nights. Yo, look, I got the Harlem Night.
Oh my God! You gonna shoot that little shit? Yo, but you know what? I listened to Kevin Hart interview Eddie and Arsenio, and he had a point, man. It's like, yo, y'all just got back into working together. Y'all know each other for fucking 40 years. Like y'all need to do something else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to do something else. Like,
cause they always should have done something else.
Always.
Like, they always should have done something. Like,
you know, because
Arsenio Hall always felt like should have been the guy that Eddie Murphy always found a way to sneak into his movies.
Like what Adam Sandler does
with his boys. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Next.
It's like it's annoying because, you know, Arsenio.
But also, he didn't do that for his brother either. So, you know, different
That's
times,
true.
different times, different people, and different power at that time. Because also Adam Sandler kind of also did his own films. He wasn't going.
Yeah, no, he came
you know
right
what I
off
mean?
the bat.
But he came. But
He came
let
right
his
off the
niggas-
bat.
He let everybody. He let his people in all his.
No. But like I said,
All
but he
that.
was always
That
kind of
motherfucker.
but he was always kind of independent, doing his own films.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
he always-
Happy Madison.
So he always had his boys in his shit.
After
and then by the time
after Happy Gilmore, that's when
and then as soon as he had clout and power, he was like he made sure like, oh, my people always be in my shit.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like Eddie Murphy kind of like he was like, okay, I'll take the crumbs that you give me. You know what I mean?
But
Maybe
he ain't got tight. You know, he ain't got people.
But
like
he didn't.
that
He was a thing. Like he didn't have that kind of power
All I
young
know-
into his
all I
career.
know is I haven't seen an Eddie Murphy movie in a minute until.
I still gotta watch Coming to America 2.
You still haven't seen that shit?
No, because I watched Coming to America 1 the day I was gonna watch Coming to America 2 because I had to watch it back first because I was with somebody that had a fucking. God damn! Like watch the light. God, he done ashed into the light.
Just turn that shit off. I'm high.
Every night,
I don't know how you do it.
every day.
Smoke weed every day.
Nate Dogg School of Medicine alumni.
I ain't gonna lie, you gotta get the Styles drop on there.
Who working on it?
Every day.
Hardy got that last rebound, triple double. That's what it looked like. He needed one more rebound. He snatched that shit up hard.
See, and you know what? You know what's funny? You know what's so funny? You know what narrative he doesn't get right now? Stat stuffer. He never say, oh, he was stuffing stats in Houston, right? He was just getting 2 dozen stuff. They used to say that about him.
Yeah.
Sure did.
And you don't hear that shit in Brooklyn.
Nah, what you hear is,
I'm not the only one. I love Brooklyn James Harden.
Me too.
Really do. Because you know what? He don't. Because he also, not for nothing, he doesn't play Fugazi anymore. Let's be serious.
No,
he don't do that Fugazi shit anymore that he used to do in Houston. And I don't care. He said that. Oh, that's how I used to have to play. Like I know you may have to feel like you have to take up for him now. I don't. He's still Mr. Fail the City until he proves him. Until he does otherwise. He is Mr. Fail the City.
But is it just me, or
He
is
is
Brooklyn
Arrow.
using the hell out of him?
This is
He
Dan
gave-
Tony.
I guess
D'Antoni system.
Come on now. Dan Tony
So,
broke
he
Kobe.
in there all day.
Dan Tony broke Kobe.
Like, he doing 30
He
minutes
broke
a game.
Kobe.
He's averaging 30 plus minutes a game.
He broke Kobe.
But everybody else is just chilling.
He broke Kobe.
Listen, man.
That's what he does.
If it wasn't for D'Antoni, Kobe didn't tear his Achilles.
Listen. This motherfucker. When KD come back, he need to get some rest.
He's like, don't. You better not do that to KD.
Yeah, when KD come back, let Harden get
That's
some
why.
rest.
That's why you. Oh, you mean Harden
Yeah,
to get some?
no,
rest.
let
You
KD
don't want Harden to burn out too in the
Yeah,
playoffs
you don't want him
either.
to burn out because he always burns out during the playoffs, and that was one thing in Houston.
But now you have Kyrie and KD to help him out at that point in time.
Who this Jaden Smith looking ass motherfucker?
Jaden Smith.
Come on, that's Claxton.
That's Claxton.
The backup center for the Brooklyn
What's
Nets.
that? No.
That's who we've been waiting. That's who should have been
Nicholas.
backing up Jared
That's
Allen.
Nicholas.
Nicholas Claxton.
Yeah.
I can't remember certain, but that's who should have been backing up Jared Allen. Like he's another reason why you didn't need DeAndre Jordan if he would have been healthy.
You know, if I was 6'10", I'd probably look like that. Light skin. Chilling.
Look at him.
With the dreads. That was me at 22.
This guy.
That's how I look at like 22, 23, man.
Whose ass is this?
Man, I'm just saying, man. I'm getting. Wait,
You did not have that much sun. I'm joking.
Because I didn't live in Florida. If I lived in Florida, I'll look like that.
You live in Florida now. You don't have that much sun.
Come on, man. Play me out. Play me out, yo.
You over there looking more like Joe Harris. I'm joking.
Joe Harris? Wait a minute. At least give me my man from LA. What's my man from LA? At least give me fucking this went blank. What's his name?
I can't be.
Blake Griffin. No, not Griffin. My man that came from the Clippers, the 3-point shooter. Shaman. At least give me Shaman. Like damn.
He's black.
But I'm saying
Shaman is
he
black Israeli.
But I'm saying. But that's better than Joe Harris. That's what I'm trying to say. It's better than Joe.
Like, give me some olive in my skin or something.
Shit,
like Joe Olive,
like
he ain't seen sun in 22 years.
On, man,
and he's 21.
You can't be black with a name like Landry Shaman, son. Like, what the fuck is that?
He may be Israeli. I gotta look into it.
Israeli.
Gotta be.
I feel like he's Israeli for some reason.
The name comes off.
Yo, he was hustling out there. Look at him. Fucking Claxton.
Yeah. He got interviewed. Look. Harden was just like.
They needed him because he's that Jared Allen energy that they've been missing.
Yeah.
And that's a difference maker because DeAndre Jordan don't have it anymore. He go through the motions.
Drive with the game. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be tough to take Brooklyn out, man. I'm telling you.
I full-heartedly agree. Brooklyn's gonna be they're gonna be a hard out. They're gonna be as we already said, they should win a championship.
Yeah, because I don't see nobody beating them. Like
when they face the Lakers, fuck the Lakers.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, fuck the Lakers.
They gonna be tired by then anyway.
They
gonna be tired anyway. They only had 72 days off.
And to be honest with you,
they only had 72 days off. They gonna be tired by
the same way that the Brooklyn Nets are nursing Kevin Durant is the same way that the LA Lakers are nursing Anthony Davis. And you know what? They have injuries that they both have to nurse.
Achilles, bro. This right here. What
do you think KD's out with? What's KD out with?
A hamstring.
And what's Anthony Davis out with?
Achilles.
And what did they call Kevin Durant's injury before he had his full injury?
Calf strain.
Okay then.
But the calf is down here.
I don't care. It's all connected.
Hamstrings up here.
Have you not heard Bart Scott? Bart Scott will quickly break it down for you. Listen, listen. They were the first. They were the first two homosexuals introduced to us on television, and nobody even knew it. They've been sleeping together forever.
They were boys, man. Don't do that. Don't do that to my childhood. They were boys.
In the same room?
They were boys. They separate beds. Separate beds. You know, maybe one had a shorty over here. You know, he had Miss Piggy on one side.
They never once had a curtain separating them.
You don't have curtains in the barracks?
Yes, we do. We go get some. And we separate that shit.
That's our homework right there. We go get some.
We go get some curtains and we separate. We make dividers.
But the curtains came a little bit later. It wasn't like we go get curtains. It was
the rooms don't come with curtains. You have to go get some. It's day one necessities if you share a room with somebody.
Oh, Dwight Howard.
Oh, wow. They came back? They were waxing that ass. It's overtime. Okay.
Oh, shit. Is it live right now? Oh, I thought it was just highlights. Because I'm high.
Travel like a mother.
So, I was going to say, all right. So, last night, okay, back to me last night. I ended up watching that Portland, and so I didn't want to decide if I watched the Lakers game or the Portland game, right? Because I wanted to see who I wanted to watch. Because it was either watch LeBron James and Anthony Edwards, or I was going to see Zion and Carmelo Anthony. And I decided to, after being on the Lakers game for like 5 minutes, I was like, fuck this, I'm going to Portland game. And boy, that was the move to make. That was the move to motherfucking make. Once again, folks, I want you to hold up your wrist.
You know what fucking time it is, bitch.
I want you to hold up your wrist, or I want you to grab your phone. Because if you don't know what time it is motherfucking daytime. Again and again. Yo, he just nice.
Beginning of the season, we asked, who will you take last shot?
And we all
And
said
I
Dame.
think we all said Dame. I think we
I
all
said,
said
no, we didn't. I
we-
said Dame. I know I definitely said Dame. Hold
I said Dame.
on. I said Dame.
And I would, you know, because we were going between Michael and Dame and Kobe. And then actually
No, we
Michael
talking
and Kobe.
No, we're talking about people in the game right
Dame.
now. We were talking about the game right now. We were even talking about Michael or anything. We were talking about the game right now. But I think we all said Dame over Curry. Like over Curry, over LeBron James.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We even talked about Michael in that conversation. Same fucking conversation. That's what I'm talking about. In that conversation. And then after all the names, we end up with Jordan up here, like, you know, oh, you take that. But then you're like,
I'm taking Jordan over everything. Like, I think we only did. I'm thinking, Mark. I know what you're saying, but I really only think that we did current players in the NBA. I don't think we went to like.
you think we go that deep?
I don't think we went through history and through legends. Because it would have been Jordan. Like, but I think we talked about current players right now, and I think that's how we went. That's how we
I just know we all picked Dame. That's why. Bottom line, we all picked Dame, and we ain't wrong.
And
damn it.
And that's kind of, and it's odd because if you do a vote, I don't think Dame won that vote nationally. I think Stephen Curry won that vote. I think this is
he's barely done it though. He's barely
not
done
enough
it.
in the.
Yeah, he hasn't done that enough.
At least it doesn't feel like it's enough.
And then when you do it in an All-Star game,
It's black.
yo, my man was
Giannis
shooting
for three?
it.
Bro, Giannis has scored all the points in overtime, damn near.
Giannis for three.
No, he didn't hit him with the snatch and the step you back. Yo,
Get your big ass back. You know, this
shit,
ain't
the
big
wheels
ass
on the
TV.
bus go round and round. Shit.
Jesus.
MVP.
How many people give MVP? No, he ain't gonna get no MVP. He ain't
You
MVP.
know, he didn't get no third time in a row. Hell no.
Imagine.
Nah.
Who you gonna give it to? MB.
They gonna give it to Harden.
Yeah.
R&B.
Okay. Hey, I got it.
I'm
I'll
gonna
take-
get,
I'll take
listen,
that.
they gonna give it to
But
Harden.
I was gonna argue until you said that. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it's like when you ready for something.
Niggas is jacking Kyrie now for MVP too.
Yeah.
Niggas is jacking.
You know how that
Kyrie.
shit was?
No,
You know how that shit was? That shit was like
Why?
Like when you can tell your bitch something and she tell you something back and you like, all right, you good. You ready for an argument? If she gonna say something, you like Harden. I'm like, girl, you good. Yeah, we chilling. We gonna have good times.
Good times.
So that means, oh, wait a minute. Are we tied with Philly for first place?
No, I think you would take over if they lose.
Oh, they gonna lose.
They missed all of that, people. They missed all of that. Okay, so let us continue.
Who missed what?
You guys were singing a good time song, and I was over here like doing a good time pose.
You stupid.
So speaking of good times, right? Actually, maybe this is not so good times.
For?
Deshaun Watson.
Ooh, Ben, behave.
Deshaun Watson recently he has his name coming up on the news, and his name is coming up in the news because there are sexual assaults that are coming up on him from masseuses.
From a masseuse, yeah.
And the lawsuit is being led by a lawyer that is affiliated with the team.
Oh.
And the owners.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Look at the bullshit here.
Ain't that something?
Man, look at that. You act up. You
Who's
want to leave their team.
And let me
now
make sure.
They go put
and let me make sure I
bad
have
shit
this
in the
right.
press about
What's the
you.
name of the owner of that team?
Cal McNair. A
Yeah.
racist owner.
Okay. Yep. He is affiliated with the McNairs. Yep. The lawyer that is leading this lawsuit is affiliated with the McNairs. So, what I'm saying,
you're trying to get. Hold on. All shit aside, you're trying to keep Deshaun. You want to do what you want to do to keep Deshaun Watson, and yet the team is basically putting out a lawsuit. If this didn't put the nail in the coffin
for sexual harassment at that.
Exactly. If this didn't put the nail in the coffin, you out here trying to sully a man's name.
You know what his first tweet?
If this ain't put the nail in the coffin in terms
because
of
let me ask you this.
You saw his tweet? They asked for 6 figures, and he was like, "Nah,
fuck you."
Hey,
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this honestly.
And you know what? the 6 figures would have been
Okay.
a headache that he ain't got to go through.
Let me ask you this.
That's a cunt.
They want to keep him, right?
But you go do that shit.
But let's say it's true. How can you keep him after that? If he was truly sexually assaulting your masseuses out there, you can't even keep him. So why would you make something up that makes you unable to keep him?
What's sexual? What's that?
Handsy, like may have gotten a little too handsy, may have touched the breast.
No, what?
May have stuck his.
He's a masseuse. He turned over. He had a hard on.
No, no.
You know what I'm saying?
No. It's more than because that happened. They actually.
You gonna massage that?
They're actually used to that.
Harassment.
But
you know what I'm saying? Because you can say whatever.
So, like I
think it's bullshit. That's.
I think it's bullshit. But we're gonna keep eye on it, and I just want to let you guys know all of the facts. That the sexual harassment claim that is coming out there. Not only Deshaun Watson denounced this shit, but the lawyer leading the lawsuit is affiliated directly with the owners of the Houston
that's some bullshit.
of the Houston Texans. So in a very loose way, what they've been trying to say here is that it may look like that the Houston Texans are trying to set Deshaun Watson up, and by trying to fucking defamation of character, like they're trying to defame his character. But why would you so they can lower his value? So that nobody else wants him, and it makes it look like you're doing him a favor by keeping him.
Yeah, didn't Green say that shit?
Who?
Green, when he was talking about I know it's basketball, but
who's Green? Green who? Green who?
Come on, man.
Oh no.
Draymond. Yeah, Draymond. Remember we was talking about like yo, you got to be a good soldier, whatever, and then when you want to get out. Remember that speech?
He was kind of he kind of he kind of alluded to a similar situation in basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like you know what I'm saying? When you want to get out, they try to
point you as the bad guy.
Yeah. Put you as the bad guy, and you got to be a good soldier and all this and all that.
And even
this is a perfect example.
But when you're a good soldier, they ignore you and don't listen to you. And then it takes for you to kind of be a bad guy, to kind of do it or to go to extreme measures, and they kind of make you try to look like the bad guy and try to do all this extra stuff. And that's what. And
this is the NFL version. Do you know what I'm saying? This got to be the NFL.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Version.
Philly didn't have Embiid. This shit don't matter.
Again, so let me ask you this.
We in first place. That's all I know.
Again, I'm gonna ask both of you the same question.
We'll be there for a while too, by the way.
If you're a player, do you want to go play for the Houston Texans?
No.
Nope.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, the few players that they've gotten in free agency, I can guarantee that was probably the only choice.
Yeah. They were like, I bet you they overpaid. Whoever they get, they have to overpay for it.
I know
they traded for a quarterback.
I know they've got Mark Ingram.
They traded for a quarterback.
I know they got
Mark Ingram.
I know they got Tyrod Taylor.
I was surprised about them.
Yeah, that's who
that's the quarterback they traded for was Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor.
I was surprised at that.
I was surprised that. Honestly, that's a good pickup.
Was there no market for Mark Ingram?
That's a good pickup. No.
Probably either that or they offered the most money. It's one of the two.
Yeah, gotta be the most money. Plus, he got playing time there.
Trust me, I don't like it too big. Trust.
Yo, plus he got playing time there.
He gonna hate it there.
He gonna hate it there.
You can't be hate. You can't. You living in Houston, you gonna be chilling.
Playing for that team,
for where he came from.
Yeah, but when you go home though, you gonna be chilling.
He went to New Orleans.
He gonna be losing. He gonna hate it there.
Yeah, but when you go home, you gonna be chilling.
He played for the Saints
you got paid.
and the Ravens.
Sometimes you gotta live like that.
Then you could say that. Then you could say that about anybody. But people are miserable getting paid and lose. Like you have to understand, for some of these people, the money means nothing to them at this point in time. It just comes with. It just comes.
You know
with
when the money matters? When you're fucking losing. When you're losing, the money matters. You going in there like, hey, I don't want to lose. I'm gonna play my hardest, and if we win, that's dope.
I think it's gonna be miserable.
But he played for that happy ghost spirit that he had with the Saints and the Ravens.
It's gonna be gone.
That shit is shot.
Yeah.
Shot.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna hate it.
When Jacksonville is coming in there waxing that ass, with the Jacksonville Jaguars in the
Baltimore did him kind of dirty though, because he got hurt and he lost his job and shit.
That's how it is.
Baltimore? No, he was already losing that job though.
He was already losing that job. They drafted J.K. Dobbins in the first round.
Mm-hmm. He was already losing that job.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, it's only a matter of time. Cause J.K. is a motherfucker. I be seeing this nigga training down in Davie on a field that I go be running at. I'm like, yo,
what you think about What do you think about the Patriots doing what the fuck they did?
This is Bill saying, "Alright, y'all motherfuckers about to put some respect back on my name."
Yeah, right. Like he coming like, oh, y'all want to
you know this game. You know what Bill is right now? He's that Floyd Mayweather meme, just throwing the cash in the camera.
That nigga's a white man in the strip club, giving out money, and you like, who this motherfucker? This old ass man. And this motherfucking Bill. He's like,
so
you come.
Whoa, Cam.
I used to be a fan of a team, and this particular team has been known for spending the most money in free agency for over the last 5 years.
The Raiders,
and they are one of the worst teams over the last 5 years, and that's the New York Jets. They don't spend a lot of money. I see it. But that don't mean shit to me.
Okay,
exactly.
I see what you're saying.
Exactly.
But those players,
I didn't say they were good. I didn't say because I've seen the Philadelphia Eagles try to make the quote unquote dream team with their free agency a few years ago, and we saw how that shit.
The difference with.
But I am interested to see a whole nother year of Cam.
The difference with
healthy.
this,
and now with records and also, but he did some good moves. Two tight ends.
Oh yeah,
those two tight ends. That's big.
Oh, the two tight.
Because they're gonna play some bully ball. They're gonna play some bully ball.
If you play fantasy football, the two tight ends that they have, those are some motherfuckers there.
Okay. The people they picked up, and who's coming back, that opted out.
Chung, Hernandez.
Don't forget those guys, because they coming back.
Hightower.
They coming back. So when they come back. And with all the money they spent, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
No, I'm not even a Patriot fan at all, not even a little bit. But I love football, and he's showing you that yo, that's what y'all. Oh, y'all clowned me last year because Tom won. Oh, y'all clowning. You clowning me? You clowning me? I'll put cases on all you niggas.
This how you gonna do me? I'm the reason why you got 6 rings.
He got 7. And you still use my system.
That's what I said. I'm the reason why you got 6 rings.
Yeah. And you got 7 because you use my style.
No, you got 7 rings because you built 6 rings with respect on my shit. You built your name on my shit. This how you gonna do me?
I'll be back.
I gave you that shit. You gave your son in the fucking project, son? You gave him my shit?
Yo.
You gave him my sister B?
How you gonna teach them what I taught you?
You gave him my sister B? You gave him 2 tight end draw?
And Brady's like, you lucky Howard got hurt.
You gave them Gronk over the top? You gave them the spike in the end zone?
I know, yeah, exactly. Brady's just like, what the fuck? You getting all these niggas?
Yeah.
If you would have got me those 2 motherfucking tight ends the last year,
I would have been happy.
Nah, he good where he at.
If you would have got me these 2 tight ends at any point in my career, I would have been happy.
But
you know that he did.
To Tampa.
I mean,
they did have those 2 tight ends.
Shit.
One just
happened to be a mass murderer. Let's not sugarcoat it.
Aaron,
one was a mass murderer. Because those 2 together was problems. Gronk and Hernandez together was problem because Hernandez
didn't have enough time.
Hernandez was just basically another wide receiver, and he was nasty with it.
They didn't have enough time.
He was nasty and physical with his shit.
And then on top of that, remember, not only did they not see full potential because of what
happened,
not only did they not see the full potential because of Aaron getting arrested and all of that shit, Gronk was getting hurt a lot too.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Gronk came back.
Gronk had like ACL to shoulder
back,
to back,
ankle.
That's the I need a
and still Hall of Famer.
Gronk was saying my neck, my back, my just like that.
And then Tampa Tom was like, "Come to Tampa like that."
Not for nothing.
I got you.
Not for nothing. Munchkin the other day was like, "My neck, my back. I chopped in the hat. Don't you damn near feel. I don't even. You better not even know the rest of these damn lyrics."
Because if you do, I'm up.
Yo,
box it up.
I was like, I can't believe it.
You just heard the beat in the rhythm. You like, no, hell no. You about to call mom like, Hey, what the fuck you singing around my knees?
What
the fuck you singing around my knees?
I was like, you better not even know the rest of that. She was like,
He was like, he loaded up. He was like,
I chopped her. No, that wasn't a
Oh,
flick.
that was a
I
flick?
chopped. It was.
She's here, by the way?
Yeah, she across the way.
Okay.
She across the way.
Lord,
Oh, shit. I've never felt. I swear to God, with her, I've never felt so much.
God.
I've never felt so much like an adult around her. It kills me. Like she said this shit, and I just perked up as if like, no, you will not.
Satan, I rebuke thee. Satan, I rebuke thee.
For real, smack on the top of the forehead.
I rebuke thee in the name of Jesus.
Listen, I'll start going to church with her if that's the case. Like, listen, people be like, "What? You're in church?" I have to bring the niece with me. Things have changed. We have to
This is
escalate.
God's house.
We have to escalate this progress now. She is slipping. A slippery slope into nice.
I didn't get to drink the other one.
Why not?
Yeah, she know them
I had
damn
some in my
Heineken
cup.
Jill. The fuck?
I had some in my cup.
Oh, so you put the other one back and took this one out?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Jesus, Walker's drinking Heinekens? What is going on?
I don't know.
It's
we gonna find out.
It's
Yeah.
St. Patty's Day.
Oh, St. Patty's Day. Yes,
There you go.
that's what we going.
You know, I didn't realize that until someone came up to
You
me
had a
at
green
work.
shirt?
No, someone came up to me at work was like, I see you got your green on. I was like, what does it fucking matter? I literally said that. I'm like, I'm wearing green today. The fuck? And she was like, it's St. Patrick's Day. I said, oh shit.
Yes, I am.
Then, your whole attitude changed, right? At the end, you was like,
not
no.
really, cause I was the asshole who was like, pinch me, I dare you. I literally would not wear green that day. It was like, pinch me, I dare you. Give me a reason.
I would still be the one that would have pinched you.
Then I would have dropped your ass right where you
Listen,
stood.
we would have scuffled. That's okay. It would have happened.
probably been suspended for 2 days or some shit.
Yup,
We
sure
would
did.
have got IS. We would have been scuffling. It would have been a fight. We would have been scuffling. It would have been IS.
I definitely had my suspensions.
It would have been
because
like
of
our
that
third
shit.
offense. Like it's still like 2 weeks in IS. Like back then, they didn't suspend you unless you shot somebody in the kneecap, and that's why people started shooting people. No, that's actually not
And one.
Damn.
And one. Yo, he a beast, man.
This guy.
He's a problem.
Luka.
He's a whole
Yo,
he's a
and
whole
you
problem.
know what's funny with him? He's like he still dropping. And you like, nah, man, he didn't do that. And you like, nah, he didn't do that. Oh, Tucker's going too.
Tucker's
man.
going to Milwaukee.
PJ. Yeah, I have it right here. PJ took it to Milwaukee.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We talked about that. We actually talked about that.
Man, listen.
Actually, we predicted that. Actually, I talked about it. Yo, if he goes to Milwaukee, that would really help them. B, we damn near called it here on the podcast.
I know.
But
I know he was the next. You know what it is?
I can't believe they pulled it off.
No, I know he was the next
If
one.
anything, I thought he was going to be Kane.
But
we did say
we were running through all of the things. It was like, you know what? He would fit really well.
If they didn't get Blake, they probably would have got him. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't get Blake,
if they didn't have Blake,
but the way they're moving,
but you
they're
don't
trying
want
to
to trade.
get Drummond. That's what I'm saying.
Knicks are trying to get Drummond too.
Nets, Knicks, Lakers, all trying to get Drummond.
Oh, who the hell is that? Number 77.
That's Luka.
Oh,
This guy. That's why. That's why. Why you even answer? Why? Why did you answer? My God.
Yeah.
Why?
Did he really ask that question? What you think his numbers were number 11?
Why?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Why?
You gotta get shot.
Why?
You gotta get shot.
Why?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Just why?
Yeah, you gotta get
I
shot
got him.
for that.
Don't say that
Come
one.
on, man.
Just why?
Come on, man.
Why? I should shoot your ass for answering them. Matter of fact, shit.
You want to waste? You want to waste two?
I only got.
You want to waste?
You lucky. You lucky. It's like 7,000 a bullet.
I gave everybody 3. Everybody has
That's what I
3.
said. You got like
I only
like
saw one in
motherfucker was
the
just like, yo, you want to stop?
You got,
I got
okay,
it.
there you go.
Yo, yeah, there was a comedian was like, you know what? You want make. Oh, I think it was D-Ray. He was like, make a bullet like $7,000 a bullet.
Yeah.
Niggas was like, damn, that nigga put 28,000 in you. What the hell you did? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you ain't gonna be wasting no. Nigga, I would, but you just ain't worth 7. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
like, come close, I can pistol whip you.
yeah, exactly. Like, you know what? I still want to use it. Like, yeah. So, I shit's like 20,000 a bullet. I spent 20 on I spent 20 on TV for that stuff.
You spent 7,000 on me right there.
Yes,
He's like, fuck it, they go 7,000.
You know what? For 77, he'll take 7.
Listen, it's one of those things. Like as soon as you say it, I'm just like, never mind.
No, but he answered you like you didn't know like you don't know.
But you know what happened is that
like he answered like it was a white like somebody like don't watch sports.
See, you know what ended up happening right there?
That's exactly how you answered.
I didn't register.
Like,
I didn't register that as Luka. I just saw the back of him, and I'm looking at him get busy, right? And I look at the number, and I'm like,
but yeah, you're like,
but
what
he
you
just
think
made
his
a
number
4-point
was?
play. We just talked about him. He made a 4-point play.
Then you asked, but it's like, what you think his number was? 11?
Listen, as soon as I said it, it's just like I'm like
looking at that bitch sideways.
Hey, I need my. That's 22 for me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got my glasses. That just look like 22.
Sideways.
I thought he was
Sunday night. I might grab me some days.
I thought he was the first person to have two letters on the back of his jersey. LL.
Side of the back.
Look, I see 22. I see 44.
I see 2 L's for Luka. Luka.
Upside down.
Luka. That's what I saw 2 L's. Okay, forgive me. All right.
Who's your final 4?
I don't even know. I have Georgetown.
I did 3.
Georgetown is one of them. Who's the other one? Not Marquette.
Said Georgetown.
Don't be overrated with that Big East tour.
Maryland.
Why? You don't do it on purpose. You gotta do it. Like this shit. Look, if you gonna be saying shit like that, don't even say nothing. Wait for Syracuse. Wait for Syracuse.
When these last two gonna be Syracuse. And when he says it, that's how you know. That's how you know that he don't give a fuck. That's how you know. That's how you know. You gotta know this guy. You see how he said. You see how he kept it. You see how he kept it up north. You see how he kept it up north. We know this guy. He hasn't watched a lick of college basketball all year long. I don't even think he knows who number 1, 2, 3, or 4 is in the tournament.
Hey, listen.
This is like, yo, you like saying some shit, and he like, you like a magician in the corner, and this nigga telling everybody your trick. Like, look, he got the car right there. Look at the car right there. He got the car right there. Like, nah, that ain't no damn trick. Look at
right now.
Yo,
I could bet
look at his elbow. Look at his elbow. He got a bird in his elbow. The bird comes out the elbow, up the sleeve. It's in the elbow.
I could bet my motherfucking paycheck on 2 things. That Talon doesn't know who the number 1 college basketball team is right now.
I think he know that.
And guarantee that these picks are based off being up north. He hasn't watched a lick of a college game this year.
The person that's number 1 is they start with an M or some shit. I swear to God they do.
It's not Michigan.
You see?
No, it's not Michigan. I know it's not Michigan.
He's starting an M. He's off already.
As soon as you say that, I'm gonna know what it is. That's what I've been trying to. It's not Illinois.
It's not them either.
Gonzaga.
Yes.
No, but you said M.
It's Gonzaga. Okay, I was off. But as soon as you said, I knew who it was. Wait, hold on. We gotta take a hard break. We just lost. It's that time in Podbean. So let's go ahead and get. We'll go ahead and listen to some music, and we'll come back with this discussion.
Yo, the kids at the park were asking for my son's.
I mean, we can still talk though.
But notice, Talon didn't say the last 2 teams, right? Because I know one of them is Syracuse. I can promise to God one of them is Syracuse.
Oh, I knew
this whole entire time, I was trying to remember Gonzaga, because I still do have Georgetown.
I got Gonzaga winning.
And Maryland.
I got Baylor winning one.
And Syracuse.
Gonzaga.
I want you to hurry up and say it. I want you to hurry.
stupid, B. Y'all stupid, yo.
Yeah, I would have cashed in. I would have cashed in.
That's the only reason. And that's the only reason I had to send Syracuse there because I was trying to remember Gonzaga this whole entire time to at least put some solid.
The way you started was just. I did 3 brackets. I got one Gonzaga.
Well, listen, you couldn't argue with Georgetown yet. You couldn't. You couldn't argue with Georgetown because you were like, okay, I get it because of the Heart affiliation.
No.
When I went Maryland, you were like, what the fuck? Like,
when you started with Georgetown, I already know you was fucked up.
I should have went Gonzaga after that. That's what I was trying to remember. Right?
The only reason why I know you said Georgetown because Patrick Ewing was bitching about nobody knew him in Madison Square Garden.
And he just won the tournament. And his team was catching
And then
fire.
he won. No, and then he won afterwards.
And his team was
that was
catching
the
fire.
dopest shit.
But don't let that blow up the hype.
His team is catching
Don't
fire.
don't let that blow up the hype. The Big East is sorry. It's not the Big East that we know.
No.
The Big East now is ass. It is so ass.
He only won like 13
the Big
games.
Ten and the ACC running.
He only won 13 games.
He won though.
Okay, he won. Yeah, he's in the tournament. He's in it to win it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, hey, kudos to him.
You in the building.
Kudos to him.
You know what I'm saying? You in the building, son.
I'm just saying, with what's in the Big East, I should expect that from Patrick Ewing and Georgetown.
Did you hear when he won the tournament? They were like he bitched about like, yo, is my numbers in the Raptors or not? Do y'all don't know who I am? Like, yo, they were like, oh, kept asking for credentials and shit. He's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, bro, he was like, I'm gonna talk to Nolan. He was like the owner and shit. He's like, yo, I'm gonna talk to the owner, motherfucker.
He talked to Spike, and Spike said that nigga was hot.
Yeah, he was.
He didn't speak to Dolan though. He ended up speaking to Dolan. They ended up getting that shit working.
He was fucking. He's like, yo, you fucking kidding me? They were like, yo, I couldn't tell without the flat top, dog. My bad.
Oh my.
No, that ain't what happened.
Flat top for a minute.
But they have a mandate. And what it is that what it sounded like is that he started going to places that you generally don't go to without current access. And that's what I think that's what some of the
he's like, yo, I'm motherfucking Patrick
Ewing.
But still,
that's like you were walking that motherfucker.
He's like,
that nigga has the
Patrick
right to
is
go
like,
any goddamn way.
Patrick is like, they built that room for me when I played. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know the room is there because I told him to put the room there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he made fucking man. Listen, don't play Patrick, man. I'm getting mad at fucking where's security guard at?
I'm getting mad. Listen, that is something that like the Garden because you know what again?
So I'm like, bro, you shitting on
the Garden. But you know this is a pattern.
So in 15 years, Melo goes to the Garden, they're gonna be like, yo, I don't know you.
The biggest problem, my biggest take with that whole situation was, bro, you make it look when it comes now for free agents, it's like, oh, this is what they do to their greats right here. Their greats come back after playing, and it's
yeah. If you come back drunk, we kick you out, Oakley. If you come back as a coach, and we haven't seen you in 20 years, you got to go too.
If you come back as a celebrity, you look like
you just don't come back.
Like,
How about that?
Like if you come back, we gonna treat you like a stranger. Oh, what you got over there? Rum chata. Isn't that a Spanish dance? Like with the.
I opened his lata. Now he's dancing bachata.
Yeah, isn't that what that shit is?
That's what's it called? That's like Bailey's.
It's one of the hottest
rum
lines
chata?
right there.
Yeah, it's like Bailey's, creamless.
Oh.
I take Shorty up in the chopper. Open my man's lata. Now he's dancing bachata.
Pause. All in his man's lata. Pause.
Open my man's lata, meaning he opened his top. Yo, that's
open his man lata. Then you should have followed up with a blocker.
No. Come on, man.
Listen, you got a son that
nigga whoopsie.
We see he ain't get it from you.
That's whoop-day, yo. Whoop-day.
We see Terry was the one with all the bars.
This is whoop-day. You know you ain't shit.
Listen, you got the athleticism, she got the bars. That's why you got one son that plays good at one son that's good at sports and one son that's good at rap.
This man, you make sure you cover all aspects. You make sure you cover all aspects.
You know what? Marcus was saying that shit when I was driving. He was like, you know, what'd be cool, Dad? That I'll be in the major leagues and Marcel be, touring and doing his music and I'll be in the major leagues. That'd be cool. I'm like,
hell yeah.
Yes, it would be. I'm like, but let's, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, let's get it then.
You know what I did finally watch? I watched WandaVision, and I finally finished The Boys, and I can't wait for this shit to drop. Fucking Hobbs and fucking Carol, or Hobbs and Tiger.
Yeah, I don't have it on Disney.
You got Disney Plus?
Yeah, man.
Oh, bendito.
Yeah.
You have Hulu?
I have to. Who? What?
No, it's not.
I thought you have to upgrade though. When you get Disney, you gotta upgrade to get these.
What I was
shows.
no. Like what you do is that we got the Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN package. It's like $12.99 shit.
Yo, you know what's kind of crazy about these like WandaVision and all that shit? Because when Infinity
Wars
ending, like they were like, yo, we're done with it. We're not gonna keep continuing throwing movies. But then, you know, my man died. You know what I'm saying? Lee died, and all of a sudden you.
But not only that, but they said, but what happens that this, like, cause this contract is over, so they're not giving everybody back a movie deal, but they got their own spin-offs. They get television shows, TV shows
but
are really good.
Is it because are those movies and became a show because of COVID?
No,
you know
because
you know what I mean? Let's just make it a show.
No, because
like that's a genius thought though.
That
like,
too, but Black Panther.
You know what I'm saying?
Black Panther was always supposed to get another. Was supposed to get a part 2.
Supposed to get part 2.
Black Widow was gonna get a show.
Yeah, Black Widow was gonna get one
movie too.
You know what I'm talking about? I mean, a movie. I'm talking about movie. Yeah. Like they both were supposed to get movies or whatever.
Black Panther, I know was supposed to get a movie.
So like they still
Black
have
Widow,
plans.
they
still have plans on doing something because they were gonna.
But it wasn't going to go with
all these other people. They were
like what they did with Spider-Man.
The new set of movies were gonna start like
Spider-Man,
introducing newer people like the new Miss Marvel and other shit. You may still get some of these other people doing.
Miss Marvel. There's a new one.
There's another Miss Marvel. There's tons of Miss Marvels. There's a couple of Miss Marvel. There's a Miss Marvel that's stretchy.
You know who I'm waiting for? The Black Green Lantern.
There's a and he's there too. He's there too.
The Black Green Lantern. You know
that's in DC.
DC. I'm saying I was gonna give.
That's supposed to be coming.
On us?
That's Diggle.
Man,
that's Diggle. If you've been watching the DC thing, that's supposed to be Diggle. That's been with Arrow.
Look, nobody wants to know what you call your private part. Like we talking about Green Lantern.
Hey,
do you know what I'm saying? We talking about Green Lantern. He talking about Diggle. The fuck we Diggle? Come on, man. Why? Just why?
Like, listen.
You have failed this city.
That's the show he's from, okay?
You know what? I'm proud of. Listen. Cleveland. This is for y'all.
Listen, man. Listen. Well, oh, damn. We're not watching this anymore. But, yo, you know what? You know who we just watched win the game?
Who?
We watched the two-time MVP.
Milwaukee, this is for you.
He gonna get 3 MVPs, and he's gonna say what?
Milwaukee, this is
now, I would like to
he's the
introduce
worst.
The man,
like
the myth, the legend, the MVP front runner, Big Trust.
Whoop
Whoop whoop.
You hear
In
my
the
man,
flesh.
Whoop
Yes, sir.
Trust. Milwaukee, this is for you.
Oh shit! Oh man! Fuck! I'm sorry. I can't even help myself.
No and then. No and then. No and then. No and then.
Okay.
Hey!
Arizona. Like we talked about New England getting some moves in there. We talked about
The Cardinals
Chicago.
getting AJ.
We talked about Chicago makers. Did we talk about Chicago makers? No, we talked about Houston.
Nobody cares about fucking
Chicago made a move and they got Andy Dalton, the Red Rockets.
Yeah, all right. Next, and then.
Okay.
And then.
No and then. No and then. No and then. You don't want to pause it? Like,
nah. Let's get to Arizona because they you know Fitzgerald's free agent.
You said
so
AJ who?
AJ Green.
AJ Green.
They got AJ Green.
Say word.
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 No.
Yes sir.
What?
Yes sir. They got AJ.
Oh, baby! Oh!
But
I don't know what else you want me to say.
Fitzgerald's a free agent, so he'll probably come back for $2 mil, $3 mil. I'll be like, yo, I take $4 mil on the job after I retire.
Oh,
They done freed my boy. They done freed my boy.
Who?
Oh,
Sean Watson?
No. No.
Oh.
Killed me before they.
Stephen Curry?
No, they done. I saw it. I saw they done freed AJ. What?
Oh, AJ, man. What? Old news.
We just
told you that. Like you,
I don't trust you niggas, man.
Listen, like what?
I have it on paper
I
here.
don't care.
What
Arizona gets green.
You saying word? I'm supposed to trust word is born.
You said say
Yes.
word, though.
Say word. You said
Show
say
me.
Word.
You didn't show me. I
You don't
want
have to.
see
We
it.
telling
You didn't say show me. You said say word.
And we said word. Actually, he said word first, and then I was like, word. To confirm
If you would have
it.
said show me, I would have pulled it up on the big screen. But you said say word.
I don't trust you niggas, man.
Then don't say
Then
word.
don't say word then.
I could have shot you.
We could have moved on. We could have been talking about
You
Arizona
niggas
already.
could have ignored me too when I got up and did that. You were like Deshaun Watson. The
Look,
fuck?
listen.
The fuck?
Listen.
You need to stop talking
It's
for.
Got excited. I thought you got
No,
excited.
you got excited. I was like, yo,
So
you look
at
like
the, at the
he
end,
looked
let
like
me
Barkley.
say it.
You look like Barkley, running through the hole and shit. Like, I'm like,
You look like Shaq when
What
he
happened?
when he tripped over the court. It's just like,
hey, okay. I'm like, what?
Oh,
You got
fuck.
more news? Because I figured you went into the news. I figured you see something brand new. You know what I'm saying?
I got a reveal coming.
No.
This cat here.
You niggas are just too reactive.
I don't know. How you...
Deshaun Watson?
Yeah.
Yo.
What's with AJ Green? Why you got love for him?
What? AJ Green, one of the best receivers in the league, and playing with
Nigga
goddamn
hurt.
fuck ass Cincinnati.
Nigga ain't been hurt.
You wish you had an AJ Green on your team. Shut the hell up.
Hurt. I got Cooper. I don't need AJ.
Yeah, and Cooper.
Cool. All day.
That sorry ass motherfucker.
Yep. He
who
be
don't
sorry
show
all
up.
day.
He don't show up on
Who you
road
got?
games.
Juju? I don't think so.
Better than fucking Amari Cooper, sorry ass.
Those I can't see the reveal.
You got. You know what you got? You got motherfucking.
A lovely.
You got a
nice
guy who don't show up in
beer
big
run
road
t-shirt.
games.
What's that?
Lovely.
He
beer
don't
run
do
t-shirt.
shit in
Beer
road
run?
games.
What does that say? Beer run?
Mhm.
100.
This is 100. You even see that shit.
Yo, high ass.
What's that for?
What's that? I'm about to find out in a second. I can't remember what came and what didn't come.
Well, who sent it though?
Oh, this is Old Navy. I bought a bunch of like masks and shit, but I also got like some t-shirts and some fucking shorts and other shit.
Big reveal. Dun, dun, dun.
He's saying like I thought he gonna come out with like shirts for for three of us to wear or some shit. Or this nigga came out. Oh hell yeah, all day, all day.
What?
I would expect shirts.
Yeah, I thought you got some shirts printed for us and shit. Like he's saying big reveal. You know what I'm saying? MyT Sports. You know what I'm saying?
Because I did a
Shit, like-
reveal. Okay, so
like-
we also got a pair of black cargo shorts for those that was seen looking nice. Nah, because I did a reveal the other day, like on Monday's show, and then I.
But this
I
is
didn't
Wednesday.
realize- Yeah, so.
So you should have saved that shit for Monday.
Friday, maybe.
That's like a drunk old uncle. That's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? I thought he gonna have a shirt, 3 drunk uncles and shit. You know, you get one, I get one. You know what I'm saying? I thought I thought you gonna pop off like that. I was like, yo, T stepping up.
Listen, I don't even know your sizes.
Listen, extra large. We all XL.
I'm a large.
Well, we wearing all XL. Okay.
Wait, is that okay for you, KJ? Okay.
Yeah.
I
show his little.
I didn't want to make sure that
Double X?
there wasn't a medium on him or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
That'd be
that shit make
fine
me
though.
tight
He
as
working
shit.
out though. He working out though.
Exactly.
He working out though.
He'll be over
That
here
give him-
all suffocated and shit like
nah.
that. He look like he rolled up his sleeves and shit.
Got a
You know
pack
what
of
I mean?
cigarettes in that bitch. He said he got.
Look like old school wrestlers got the circulation cut off on the arms and shit. What you gonna do?
Nah. Like the football players that be tucking in the jerseys. Oh, why you got it like that? I don't want. He be holding me.
They be rolling that shit up. I love these fucking fucking shirts. These fucking little collar t-shirts from things. I got a blue stripe on.
I'm gonna get some shit. What?
Listen, now I have the idea in my head. I wasn't even thinking about that shit.
I'm gonna have some season 7 shit on. Fuck that. Season 7, what? It's gonna look like Lucas shit. 7-7. 7 in the front, 7 in the back, nigga.
And Tyler gonna be like, yo, who's that right there?
MVP.
See, and a new set of masks. Yo, they were selling fucking 5 masks for $5. I got 15 fucking masks.
Mask for hoes.
I got all kinds of masks.
Yeah, that shit for bitches.
They got all kinds of different masks. Listen, I'm not gonna problem rocking a pink mask. You wild.
Nah, out of all of them, that's the most masculine one.
That's my I got
just saying, like.
That's what I'm saying. Right?
The most masculine one. Yeah, that was chill.
The other ones look like straight bitches, especially that bitch ass teal one, that straight teal one. That
I got a t-shirt.
That Miami Dolphin looking ass shit.
I got a t-shirt that I can match with this.
That fake ass New York Jet looking ass mask.
Ain't no jet colors here.
Kwame looking mask.
Kwame looking. Fuck ass Burt Bloods looking ass.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Hey, come on.
Motherfucking, I got hit in my head too hard looking ass.
Oh, y'all wild. Hold on.
Oh no, listen.
Listen, B. Like I had a whole
Don't
joint.
pull that American
This
flag,
guy,
Donald Trump having ass mask.
He
Get
got
that Donald Trump ass mask up out of here. That looks like a fucking tampon.
Mask.
Wait a minute. Time out.
That's the fucking
pad. Cheers on that one.
Yo, day. 3 drunk uncles. Come on, get on 3 drunk uncles. You know what? Wait a minute. You know what? I got 7 for you too, motherfucker. Oh shit. Yeah.
I'm drooling over here, bitch.
Yo,
stupid. The fucking pads.
This cat.
God.
Damn, yo, this look like that shit that Casper was fucking off of in that fucking movie.
KJ's one of those niggas who be like, I got my period, yeah. Did you just get it or is it almost finished?
Oh, I don't give a fuck. I'm running the red light.
And she be like, I just got it. I'm good.
Ladies,
bring it through.
Man. Bitches love period sex. Bitches love period sex.
Who doesn't love a massacre?
Bitches love period sex.
Got the gray joint.
Love
Damn,
that
man.
Shit. Bitches love period sex.
Got the maroon joint.
Yeah, but
the white and blue. Oh, let's see. This one's dope.
Women will,
you know what? I'm past that stage already.
Women love raw period sex.
See, I thought this one was dope.
That's like.
This is a Jets
color.
color.
Like she's like on her birthday, he's like I got my period. I'm gonna give you
I'm
some
running the
anyway
red
and
light.
shit. I'm running the red light.
I'm running
She's
the
gonna be
red
like,
light.
nigga, you haven't done this since 1996.
Shit, she like, you haven't done this since Wu-Tang's first album. This is not right.
Shit.
So
actually, I actually told wifey, yo, just
pull the tampon
I said,
pad out.
nah. I told wifey, I said, yo, just take all that shit out.
Come on.
We ain't gotta worry about that shit no more. Just take it all out.
Take it all out.
I'm not there. You already saw this one.
You ain't gotta worry about your Twitter. Just rip all that uterus out.
Okay, hold on. So
Like, let's just rip the whole uterus out. Just get that shit. Get that shit out. We ain't gotta worry about no periods. We ain't gotta worry about vacation. No, we ain't gotta schedule it around nothing.
Okay. I can tell you, I got mask.
We can take a vacation whenever you want, baby.
It's not even funny. So mask.
Yes, respect.
I said I got tons of these shits. Like,
yeah, man, we already established that. Like
mask.
you're like you got enough masks for a wedding and shit.
That's the Army Black Knight symbol, like the college team joint.
That's just dope. That one's dope.
That is lit right
But you always hear me like the AKA the Army Black Knight.
That's the one I'll be wearing all the time. And then
yes. That
looks like a tampon that like
wow,
she's in the middle.
Wow,
like she's in the middle of her period.
Wow. Wow. How dare you? You motherfucking disrespectful.
I got 1,400. I mean 14,000. I got 14,000 on that. I got seven for him and 7 for him.
You're on $7,000 on that one. Let's see if we can make it a candy bar. Keep talking shit. We making a candy bar. Is that $100,000?
100 grand. I got the 100 grand. Got that.
That was having difficulties?
Yeah. I had to get it right.
Okay. It could be that bullet. That bullet could be worn out.
It could be. That was the one that was in the single shooter for the whole time.
Listen, there's one lingering around here that needs to get a red dot on it for.
Yo, so you think Arizona is gonna make the playoffs for sure, right?
No.
Well, my question is,
Are they so?
Are they
I
close?
didn't say no guarantee, but
they were
Russell
close.
Wilson's still there in Seattle and the Rams.
Only because they're division.
And then San Francisco's gonna be healthy next
Remember,
year.
there's an extra team though.
Come on, like they can go.
Man.
Listen, like they can be fourth in the division with a 9-7 record.
So NFC East again, one team, right? Chicago ain't doing shit. Green Bay, they gonna do what they do.
Hey, are you going downstairs?
Yes.
Can you grab me that beer out of the freezer in the garage?
Yeah.
And put another one in? I was just about to go get that motherfucker.
Let me see how I look here.
You looking, man, listen. Listen.
Okay.
Because you had that Henny. That's.
I still got the Henny. Yeah, I got the Henny.
Yes, sir. Listen, you got a beer drinker and you got a liquor drinker.
Come on, both rules.
And
the pothead.
And you made us both potheads. Because you was the pothead. I drink beer, he drink liquor, you smoke.
You ain't drinking the liquor yet.
Yeah, I ain't there. Yeah.
You should be joining us on the Henny though. So I don't get why you not joining us on the Henny days.
Henny days. Wait a minute. We have Henny days?
Drinking Henny right now.
Every Wednesday is not a Henny day.
We don't have Henny every Wednesday. This is
like, that's the second Wednesday of the month. It's Henny day. Second. You know what? I gotta remember that. The second Wednesday of the month is Henny day.
No, it's maybe the third Wednesday.
No, because next Wednesday.
This definitely the third Wednesday.
Yeah, this is the third Wednesday.
Because this is the 17th and the 10th and the 3rd.
So the third Wednesday of the month.
Henny days. Because I feel like it's been a month though since the last time. We'll see.
It's been about 3 weeks since we had it last.
Let's just see it out. Let's see how April goes. We ain't shit. Listen, you guys.
We like.
Listen, we never said we were perfect. We just try to be good people.
The first Wednesday was the 3rd.
Yeah, 3rd, 10th, and we're on the 17th. St. Patrick's Day.
3rd Wednesday. Don't work.
I got a doctor's appointment this Friday. I got this Friday coming up, and then also on the Monday when I come back from vacation. There's no podcast next week. I'll be on vacation. I'll be in Denver. Me in Colorado.
Colorado?
Yeah.
Word? You gonna bring some herbs from there? Can you?
This is why I'm
just mail it to yourself. Yeah, just mail it to yourself. You ain't gonna fucking mail like 17 kilos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like an eighth or something. Or the seeds. Grab some seeds and mail yourself some seeds. That'll something, you know what I'm saying? Something real exotic and shit. Something real nice. We'll fucking grow that motherfucker. Yes, sir.
Listen, cause I'm
Look at you like, I didn't think about that.
Listen, you don't get it. Like,
no, I get it.
I'll tell you off air.
I know, I just put all your shit on. Just mail it to yourself. Nigga.
I can't do
Thanks
that.
a lot, Mark.
I can't do it. That's illegal.
That's it. No, it's not illegal. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not illegal.
To mail it to Florida where it's not legal, quite legal in Florida yet.
No, it's legal here.
Not enough.
You got a boy with a card? Mail it to that motherfucker.
Well, that's a card by that time.
Yeah. Or you can have your own card. There you go. Like, hey,
listen.
I'm just saying, we're gonna have another discussion after the lights are out, and we're gonna be smoking some good shit the week after that. Just gotta say, I'm excited.
Because I do have $1,000 willing to spend.
But I got really excited.
I really do have $1,000.
When you say Colorado,
willing to spend at the dispensary. Like
I want to go with you
that week. It's $60 for the ticket.
I can imagine.
Like, but I think
where you going at?
I think we're flying Spirits though, so I think like some.
Nah, I don't do spirit. I'm sorry, brother.
We just this is the first time ever. Like I found out late.
I don't do spirit.
They
I don't care how fucking late it is. I ain't doing spirit.
No, I found out late. I found out it was spirits after they booked my ticket. Which I'm not a fan of at all.
You're only going for a few days. Yeah, you just need a backpack.
We'll see what kind of baggage I have.
Oh, I got a dope ass backpack. I got a duffel bag that's a backpack. It's for weightlifters. It's brand new. I'm telling you.
Thursday I gotta go shopping.
How many days you going for?
I don't know. Thursday's my admin.
What do you
day.
mean? You don't know how many days you're going?
On Thursday is my admin day, and I'll be looking into what I have to do next week and where I'll be going all that up. I haven't looked into anything. Like I literally just found out.
Smoke weed every day.
And I haven't had any real time to myself to like decompress and like my last admin day was like for other personal shit. So like I haven't had a chance to like do like so tomorrow's gonna be my next admin day. Maybe even Friday.
I don't get admin. What admin?
It's like I'll be taking a break from like being on the road, and I'll take care of any like computer shit, any organization shit that I have to do, paperwork shit that I need to take care of. It's an admin day.
So you're going to Colorado to focus, basically.
No, I'm taking the admin day on Thursday so I can find out what day my flight is, what time my flight is.
Oh,
I can take it.
No, I asked you. I'm like, how long you going to Colorado?
Yeah,
for?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You fucked me up with that. That's where you lost me.
Yeah,
you was like, I don't know. I'm like, what the fuck you mean you don't know?
Thursday's my next admin
You're a grown ass man.
Thursday's my next admin day, and that's when I'll find out all that information. I don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
I didn't book my own ticket. Like they was,
okay.
it was like
I got you. Yep. Say no more. Yo, I'm sorry. You know what? That was too much information. I was trying to drag it. I'm sorry. Yo, whoever was listening, you know, yo, shorty, I tried. It didn't work. You know what I'm saying?
You trying
you know what I'm saying?
Find out where I'm gonna be, how long I'm gonna be
hey,
out.
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I'm
gonna be going for one day. That's it. Like,
where you gonna be? I'm gonna be where I'm at.
I'm going. I'm gonna go there. I'm a fucking snow bunny. I'm gonna be back. That's it.
Ooh, nice. Come back with her though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, she owns the ski lodge or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, don't go for. You know
what? You're right. You know, I need to think big. I need to think.
Yeah, man.
I was just thinking about commitment. I was
no.
Well, you know what? We should have a ski lodge.
You could commit to riches.
Hey, babes. My future babes. Whichever one you are. Don't listen to this episode. I was just joking. I'm just fucking around, like.
We just play. We just kidding.
3DU, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
We gotta figure out how to make that shit.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta write. We're close. Is that it?
What's that?
3DU.
What's that? 3DU. I got 21. Like salute.
That's not 3 though.
21 right there. 2-1. That's 3. 1, 2, 3.
3DU. 3 John.
And it's okay. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
That works.
21 like salute.
3DU. Yeah, that works.
All right, that'll be 2.5 mil if you want to use that.
Listen.
I said 2.5 mil.
Listen, you made it a hot line. I made it a hot song.
And you still pay me for that shit. I don't give a fuck.
How about we bring it down to like 1.1?
How did Nas get album of the year?
When?
In the Grammys yesterday.
He did?
Yeah, yo.
I didn't watch the Grammys. I watched the Grammys.
No.
Yeah,
Do you even know? Did you know that Nas even had an album out? Oh, you did? Oh, I didn't know.
I don't know what it's called, but I knew that he dropped the album.
Yeah,
He won album of the year?
Yo, I heard the album in the barbershop.
I gotta listen to that motherfucker. Is it called? Is the
album
called Nigger?
B? Put me to sleep. It should be called fucking. What's that shit you take before you take a flight?
Melatonin or some shit like that.
Yeah,
whatever.
The pill shit. Big set. Yo, what? Thunder Thighs, what you doing?
Yeah. I'm thinking the same thing too. Like, maybe he had to use the bathroom.
He like, remember last time he was like, yo, I was too high, I had to leave.
Maybe he had to use the bathroom. He didn't leave this time. All his stuff is stored.
I know.
You know what's so funny? I finally found my house keys after like fucking a month.
Xanax. Is it that? No, it's Xanax.
No, it's something that has melatonin. It's the shit that makes you help you go to sleep. It's fuck.
All right, whatever.
I don't know, but
Well, that's how it made me feel.
You
I
wanna
took
know what
one
my
of
keys
those.
have been this whole time?
The keys?
Yeah.
What keys?
My house keys. I haven't traveled. I haven't traveled with my house keys forever. I've had no clue where they've been for probably like over a month. Probably maybe like 6 weeks. I found them today. When I went to go grab the.
Oh, we need to get the opener?
Might as well go grab the bottle opener. I found it. See right there? On the
It's
board?
just been hanging up the whole time?
Right there.
I've been see those keys though.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you.
We came to an agreement.
Basically, I touched the bottle. What happened was I touched the bottle.
Everything okay?
And,
Yeah.
you know, I put it back in the freezer. And he can't get it because I might have, you know, coronavirus and all that shit. So we can't be sharing shit. Except the weed. That didn't make no sense. But the weed. Yes.
Sorry, B.
Damn.
What the fuck you talk about?
Damn. Damn. You know what? You know what? I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
You know what? There's
sorry.
really only one fan base that can even thank you for that shit. And
Man.
Cleveland! This is for you!
That's that shit you said to Cleveland.
No, actually it was from Milwaukee.
You leave Giannis alone. Giannis ain't
You
do
leave
shit
Giannis
to you,
alone.
man. Okay, Giannis is innocent in this. Okay,
This is for you.
Listen, okay.
No man.
Giannis is super innocent in this. You can't be picking on Giannis. Giannis ain't do nothing to
Yo,
Milwaukee, this is for you!
Yo, they gonna be hard out. I think they're
round,
the only
they
ones that
beat
can
y'all.
give Brooklyn
They gonna beat
a run for the money. Because they already lost so many times in the playoffs.
So as it currently stands right now, you guys are probably facing the second round. Yeah, they're the second round out.
No,
That's exactly what I expected them to be. Second round out. I'm sorry.
Brooklyn's gonna be 1, right?
No.
Philly.
Let Philly
Milwaukee
be one.
will
Let
be
Philly be
2.
one.
By the end of the year, Milwaukee will be 2. Philly will be 3.
Miami will stay at 4. Boston will move up probably to 5, which won't matter. Well, I guess so.
I think Boston will move to 4.
Think so?
Miami.
No Marcus
Miami
Smart
5. Charlotte
Who
6.
you talk about that cocksucker
Say who?
for the Heat? Myers Leonard. Kike
I think
bitch.
so.
We did already.
So if New York,
He made
if
the-
New York finishes 7th,
And you see he got traded, that motherfucker should be kissing Pat Riley's feet.
We made it to the.
Cannot play with him. Cannot win with him. Cannot coach with him. Can't do it. We put him in the bed.
Cause he's a piece of poo. Mad
Filthy animal.
Yo, shout out to Home Alone.
yo, if New York finish 7th, do they have to? Are they in the playing game or what is it? It's
I have to look into it
8,
again
9, 10.
because I don't know if it's 8, 9, 10 or if
Is
it's up
it
to 9.
8, 9, 10 or 7, 8, 9, 10?
I thought it was 7, 8, 9, 10, but
I thought it
it
was 8,
may
9, 10.
just
I think
be.
it's 8, 9, 10. I think it's 8, 9, 10. Well, we gonna see. Hopefully New York, hopefully New York get up to, to 5 at least. Their schedule coming up is not easy. Yeah, they got a tough schedule.
These last 2 games, they should have fucking.
Yeah.
won.
Oh, congratulations for your 2 wins.
Yo, fuck with your moral victories, B.
That's what I'm saying. That's all you know what I'm saying. But it's 2 good moral victories. They played well. They played well, man. Like, come on, man.
To finalize the 7th and 8th playoff spot for each conference, the NBA will host a playing tournament.
Mm-hmm.
May 18th to the 24th,
So 7th.
including teams the 7th through 10th, highest winning percentage in each conference. The NBA released the first half of its regular season, blah, blah. So it is 7th through 10th. How I was describing it the first time. So 7th will play
So New York wants to be 6 at least.
So what's happened is that
they want
7th will
they
play
wanna
8th.
hover.
7th will play 8th for 7th, and then 9th and 10th will play for 9th, and then 9th and 8th will play for 8th. That's gonna be the playing tournament.
That's gonna be some good ass.
And this is why I've said from the very beginning.
That's gonna be some good games.
And this is why, yeah, but your facts. But this is why from the very beginning I've said the Knicks will make the play-in tournament, and from the very beginning, and this in just about 2 more weeks, I expect to cash out that we are gonna make our motherfucking money when the Knicks winning having over 22.5 motherfucking wins that we conference day motherfucking won. Don't get that shit twisted. Everybody else now hopping on the bandwagon and now talking about the numbers. We've been talking about those numbers. We've been known that.
Facts!
We've been here in this space. We've been known about these Knicks.
Yeah.
Y'all just now getting excited.
Fuck
We've
outta
been
here.
see the potential. You
Pussy.
understand? Y'all riding the wave. We were making
Don't
this
ride-
wave.
Don't hop on our wave,
So-
B.
so-
we don't even
so-
have waves in New York.
We
Get
was
outta
making
here.
we was making this wave. We
who-
made that wave.
What you think
You
about?
heard?
What you think about?
Fuck is niggas talking
What
about?
you think about your?
And not for
your
nothing.
draft pick?
Remember that 19 and 18 record
Barrett.
called on January
You didn't
9th
get
here on the
Zion.
podcast. Like don't forget people.
You heard?
Like we've
You
been
heard?
doing shit.
Tell him.
Yo,
RJ Barrett.
What about-
Ballin'. How you think about that draft pick?
how I think about him now?
Yeah, I'm saying.
I have
Because you know he didn't start off strong, but he's balling. He's always been balling though. I
Well,
think anyway.
actually,
That's my opinion.
Mark.
'Cause my opinion, he's been balling.
Don't ask me about how I feel about RJ Barrett. Why don't you tell us how you feel about RJ Barrett?
I just did. I just did. I just did. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he a dookie, man. So I root for him, son. I root for him.
What?
You know, he went to Duke.
Oh, okay. Oh,
He's
okay.
a dookie. Not dookie, not like he Duke. Oh, he ain't dookie. He went.
I thought you. I
he's
was
a
like, damn.
dookie.
You talking about yo? He's been balling. And I be like, yo, he's dookie.
Nah.
I'm like, what?
He went to Duke.
You're like, oh, I'm like, you over here like.
Because he's a piece of poo.
Zion would have been better, obviously, but not
Actually,
bad.
John Morant would have been better.
Nah, Milwaukee. I mean, Memphis was all over him. They weren't gonna fucking pass up.
Then, based off your same philosophy, then New Orleans was over him and they were never gonna pass. Man,
That's
you
what I'm
can't
saying.
talk about both sides of your mouth.
No, I'm saying y'all didn't get the first pick. Y'all had a chance. Yeah, you remember that day. Do you really want to bring that day up? You want to bring up the last year's draft? I mean, that draft? You want to bring up that draft? You don't bring up that draft.
The first year that they changed the rules, finally, when the Knicks have the fucking worst record in the fuck. Like, yo,
Worst.
if that's not.
That was a slam dunk right
if
there.
that's
That ain't slap in the
not
face.
A bitch slap face from the basketball gods, like, oh, you thought you had a chance? Eat the cake, anime. They. Sorry, that's not a joke about that movie.
But
was
I'm
a
saying,
funny-ass movie, though.
but I'm just saying. RJ Barrett.
You didn't
He's
really
not a miss.
You didn't really.
He's
talk,
not a miss
You didn't
though.
really talk about RJ Barrett. You just kind of made some bullet points. Like talk
Yeah.
about RJ. How you feel about RJ Barrett?
He's not a miss. You know what I'm saying? He's putting
what
up
is he?
numbers. He's gonna be a freaking NBA player for a long time. He's gonna be like a Holiday. He gonna be
Jared Dudley.
No, not Dudley. Come on, man.
Better or worse?
Better. Come on, stop.
Okay, Jared Dudley.
Come on, man.
Jared Dudley has like an 18-year career for no reason. It's not a diss to call him Jared Dudley. I'm talking at that point in time. I'm talking about longevity. He's on a chip.
I say Holiday. He says Dudley. Come on, man.
Jared Dudley was once the name.
Come
in this league.
on, man. Can I get some? Really, Dudley and Holiday?
But it's not. I'm not saying it disrespectfully though. KJ kind of understood what I was saying in a weird way. He did. It wasn't disrespectful.
Very weird.
Because Jared Dudley still is on the Lakers right now. Jared Dudley was picked over Carmelo Anthony a couple of years ago by LeBron James, his boy.
LeBron said, "Yo, that's not my fault." LeBron was like, "Yo, what you want me to do? I got AD here. That's they gave me one." You know what I'm saying? They gave me 1. I got AD. You know what I'm saying? You know? Shit.
The great LeBron James. I can no longer deny his greatness. He's that.
Yo, they gonna stay loose to Houston?
It's different.
Oh.
Oh, he busted his ass.
Tailbone.
Literally.
Oh, like this?
Oh no.
That's how you got hurt. No fans in the stands. See, that's why you need fans in the stands. They would have held them up.
There would have been somebody there with a beard.
Somebody would have got their beards filled up.
Somebody would have like,
they would have got tonight. Somebody there with a beard.
Motherfuckers would be like, you saw me on Curry? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
They would have got an ass face full of cups.
I went to Sharkies
the last couple
every
days.
day.
But today I went to Sharkies.
And the days you don't want to drink?
When?
Alright, hold on. And the days you don't want to drink?
When?
I got kids.
Yeah, when I
And the
asked
kids
you if
make
you were
you drink.
off already, you didn't answer me.
You didn't call me.
I text you.
What? No.
What happened was...
B, the last text I have is the one that I sent y'all boys. Today feels like anything's... Yeah. I didn't get that text that you was talking about.
No, he privately. Because I already said I couldn't go.
Hold on a second. Sorry, Grammy people. It was going on Popo over here laughing at us. Like,
on the live?
On Instagram. I wasn't paying attention to Instagram. I had to turn that shit around. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on a second. So, you sent us a message. Sorry, Grammy people. You sent a message. KJ and Mark. Right? Hold on. Where's it?
Nah, that's what I'm saying. It was just because I didn't get one.
I said, feels like anything is possible type of podcast, my brothers.
What? Where's my response?
Exactly.
See?
Yeah.
It's fucking guys, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You know what it is, B?
You know you fucking press send.
No. I responded through the quick response, and I don't think it registered. You know how to, you know how like when in the drop down menu when you see the message how you can respond from there. Yeah. I think I tried to respond from there and didn't respond because I was at Sharkies. Because you said that shortly
because
after.
Fucking Bobby was like, I'm gonna be at Sharkies, and he put a thread up, and motherfuckers showed up. That's what happened. I put a thread up, yo, I'm gonna be over here, and niggas is like, crickets.
He's still salty about that shit.
I'm about to say, come on,
we were talking about that shit earlier. But yeah, that's some bullshit though. But you know, then again, I appreciate I was even in the thread. You know.
No. So, because
you gotta look at the right, the positive way and shit.
Of course.
I mean,
of course.
I was like, thanks, Bobby, thinking about me coming through. That's what's up.
Well, that's what I created today. Real quick, cause I'm gonna separate a thread from like I created a thread today.
Yeah, but you didn't.
No, I didn't put him in there.
Yeah.
I didn't put KJ in there. I gotta do another one. Put KJ in my.
No, I'm saying, but Sharkies. That's what he's looking for.
Oh no.
Yeah, you didn't send.
I thought I responded. I forgot that it sent.
I'm just saying.
No.
You didn't send him the text.
Because I saw his response and I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh, you off already? That's what I thought. That's how I was trying to respond. Because I went to Sharkies today like around 3:00 and I was just there chilling. Like I had the chicken Philly cheesesteak. I had a couple beers. I smoked my joint outside because they're smoke friendly.
Oh yeah, wow.
Like they could used to smoke inside, but now you only smoke outside. And they've always kind of been smoke friendly outside, and now you can I can smoke my J outside, and nobody fucking functions because their own employees would. As soon as they get off shift, they go smoke outside.
It's Sharkies.
And I know Rich. He's a Jets fan. Mm-hmm. I know his daughter. She's a Jets fan. Mm-hmm. Like she works there too. You know what I mean? Like I know that bar. I mean, like you know what I mean?
She's still cracking?
Yeah. No, she never was. She's an independent. She's an independent photographer.
Get back here.
Yo, how much have you earned today? Yo, he earning his money today.
Oh shit! Damn, it's like he want to get shot.
Oh, fuck.
Thank you, Mark, for showing me I can't take you nowhere in the hood. You got it shot up with your mouth.
Oh, fuck.
Respectful eyes.
So, Trevor Ariza made himself over to the Heat.
I said, that motherfucker Myers Leonard, he need to be kissing Pat Riley's feet. Because
that's what you got traded for?
Yeah. the Heat was like, the Heat spared him. I thought they was gonna cut his ass, but they traded him, still giving him the opportunity to make NBA money.
Yeah, they look.
But they was like, nah, we getting rid of you. That's why Miami Heat is, even though that's rivals, supposed to hate them. Like, man, that motherfucker Pat Riley.
To be respected.
It gotta be because they don't play that shit. You do something like that embarrasses them as an organization, you're gone.
And you know what's so funny? If
the Miami, they're like they're like the Patriots. The Miami Heat brand always reigns.
If they would have cut or suspended him, nobody would have blinked an eye.
Nobody.
But they found a way to
they put him on life support.
But also, you know what? They found a way to get themselves to benefit from it.
Yes.
Because you know what? The next team that gets him, who's to say that they start him or they play him?
That motherfucker will be riding the bench.
Because the next time he steps into a game, like what team is he playing for?
I think Oklahoma City's where they traded him to.
He's lucky he's playing Oklahoma City.
I'm saying. Because that team is garbage.
No, because you can get away with that shit in Oklahoma City.
It's like, you want to say some racist shit like that? We'll send you to a.
But did I tell you my son's team? Yo, the pitcher threw a 2-hitter, B.
Damn.
A 2-hitter. And it was.
Your son was pitching or?
No.
Oh.
No, my son was playing third. But he went 2 for 3.
How old is he now?
12.
So you know, pretty soon he'd be getting to third base in real life.
You know what? I don't. My son is 15. My son's 15. He got third base yet. I don't think so.
One was a math star. The other one's a track star.
Cheers to that. This motherfucker here.
If you would have had a third, you would have had a trap star.
I'm a third.
Actually, you do have a third. Actually, no, she's a fucking genius, actually. I'm sure. I can't even front. He's a fucking genius. She's the saint of saints. When Mark looks at her, he was like, "I got you right. I did right by you."
Yo, I can't even.
He was like, "I don't give a fuck."
You ain't saying no true words.
He's like, "I don't give a fuck what happened with these two boys. I did right by you. At least I got you right. You my first."
Yeah, I tell my boys that shit. My boys, they be trying to. I'm like, yo, don't look up to me. Look up to your sister. Don't look at me.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? I made her first, and look at and that's what y'all got to battle. She got her masters, nigga. Go ahead, what you get? You know what I'm saying? Like, study up, nigga. Study up, or get your paper up. One or the other. It's like shit.
Are we paying attention?
You know? Yeah. You got me excited and shit. Look, you know what I'm saying? I get excited. I talk about my kids. I'm like, I love my.
Cause I don't always talk about the boys.
Yeah. You want my thought up. You got me. Look, my shit up right now, B. Yo. Listen, man.
We always talk about the boys. We rarely mention like numero uno, the first one, the girl, the karma. He shot himself. He was like, yo, 7,000. He about to break the bank on himself.
That's my
cortisone. That's cortisone. For everybody that knows us from back in the day, that's that Lorta.
Yeah, man. I'll take one for her all day. Take one for old girl all day.
Oh shit! What time is it? Hold on, like.
It's time to go home, B. Like, I gotta be up at 6 a.m.
That's it. I feel
I was 6.
I know, new money.
It's a new job. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Because we didn't get a chance for this. Hold on, one second.
We're gonna talk about
on KJ on his new motherfucking job, B. How motherfucking yeah.
Yes, sir. New money is great money.
For real.
More money.
I didn't even told Munchkin was happy with it. She was like, oh yes. She's like, he's gonna get a new place now. I tell Munchkin everything because she sees your stuff in there, so she knows like you, like Munchkin got no, like she's a child. She got no real filter.
It be the little ones. It be the little ones that will fuck your whole heart up.
Like she's saying it from a place of like happiness. She's like, oh shit, nice. Now I'm able to get a place, and she like damn, Munchkin, like I get.
I didn't even think about that.
But you gonna have to like learn how to reword these things sometimes. Like, but I'm glad he's thinking positive. Like, as long as it comes from a place of positivity, we can keep working on it.
Oh yeah, the job is from like 7 to 5. You know, I mean, depending on the day. It's only because they about to get into the heavy season and whatnot. But what's blowing me is just from working a few days up in there. I'm like, I need to be paid more. No, cause it's working for Lennox. Yeah.
Glassware?
No. They be doing that EC work. I think they do that as well, but you know.
I was thinking the operating system. Okay, you see?
I'm thinking fucking.
I'm glad you explained. I'm like, okay, nice operating system.
Like,
okay.
I'm like,
shit.
That shit was on my wedding registration and shit.
I was like, that shit's in my IT
Nobody
course.
bought that shit, but I bought it by
all
my
kinds
damn
of commands
self.
in that shit. Like, you can sell that shit. The McRibs?
Stars.
Okay, fuck with the McRibs.
I'm hungry too.
I wonder how does Chick-fil-A feel right now, knowing that everybody is making their chicken sandwich.
Yo,
it's sucking this dick.
Really chicken?
But you know what though? The first chicken sandwich is really Wendy's though. The real chicken sandwich is really Wendy's though.
No. Trust me, that shit is nice. But for some reason, everybody's copying Chick-fil-A style with it.
I haven't had like
Popeyes did it.
You know what?
Now McDonald's and Burger King did it.
Carl and Davis, whatever.
Carl Juniors.
Carl Juniors.
Oh, Charlie's you mean? Wait, I don't know. Wait, Carl Juniors and Hardee's.
Yeah.
They don't have a Hardee's down here. No. I'm very disappointed.
No, the one you're talking about.
That shit is like at least 3 hours away in Central Florida.
Because all the commercials.
Like Checkers is my guilty pleasure now. When I was in the Army though, because Hardee's had what's called a thick burger. And that shit starts off.
That's my man,
that shit starts off in a 1/3 pound beef patty, and then it goes double, triple, and quadruple.
You love to see it.
And they have curly seasoned fries.
Oh. You love to see it. You love to hear it.
There was some like
it's like an orgasm.
About like every once a month or something. Like I'll be chilling like when I was in Indiana. And I'd be like, I'm driving down to Hardee's, drunk as shit, and I'm just chilling. Like that's last time I've been to a Hardee's.
I've never been. That's why I see the commercials.
I went once.
I'm like, I see the commercials. I'm like, yo, that shit ain't nowhere around here.
It is good. No, it's not around. It's good food though. It is good fast food.
Do you have commercials? It might as well put Jack in the Box commercials because there's no fucking
Jack in the Box.
Yeah, there ain't no fucking Jack in the Box around either.
Wendy's.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You know, like, where's Jack in the Box? I see the commercials.
Not for nothing. For our demographic, they put up way too many Hardee's and Carl Jr.'s commercials.
Yeah,
they really do.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
so where they at?
He is right because
where they at?
For how often they put them up, they might as well put up a Wendy's commercial or some other shit because it's not here.
Yeah, because I've been looking for those shits.
Look at it. It's not here. There's no Hardee's or Carl Jr.'s around here, B.
Yeah, I want a fish sandwich.
I would go. I want a
You been picking that shit up.
Listen, I'm talking about. This is the only time you hear me say that shit. Donald Trump thick burger thing.
The nearest Hardee's is an hour and 30 minutes away.
Where? Up north or south?
Naples.
North. Over in Fort Pierce.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be in Naples in April, so I'm like, if there's a Hardee's up there, I'm gonna go to for the rest of the event.
I'm gonna search. I'm gonna search. I doubt it because Hardee's. Because Naples is more oceany island.
I'm gonna be in Naples 2 weekends in a row, so I may not have a podcast on those Fridays, but I don't know if that's gonna affect you guys or not.
Nah, you know niggas will be at work.
So
oh shit, hold on, you might get lucky.
Nah.
Ooh.
One in Tampa.
Hold on. Oh nah. I'm tripping.
Is one in Naples?
Because they went out west, so I thought it would be Naples. Because I searched Hardee's Naples. They took it to Fort Myers.
But I'm saying, like, you know what I mean?
I don't want to
like
be in that racist ass town. They still have signs in that motherfucker on the fucking tree lines that say no niggas allowed.
Hell yes.
Like,
damn.
Yes, they do.
Naples?
Yeah.
No,
No,
Fort
Fort Myers.
Oh, Fort Myers? Yeah, I don't like Fort Myers.
Nobody does.
Nobody likes Fort Myers. If you like Fort Myers, we might have to have a discussion.
I had a homeboy that lived. Listen, you know what's so funny? I had a homeboy that is as vanilla as a fucking folder, right? And he lived in Fort Myers.
Golf Coast is in that motherfucking space too.
And he left Fort Myers and moved back down here because it was too white for him. And this motherfucker is as vanilla as a goddamn plain folder. Like an office folder.
I know, when you said folder, I know what you mean, folder.
You know what I mean? Like, so.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Listen, I had to make sure I explained it to everybody. And he had to move back down here. Like, nah, I can't do that shit. He's like, I can't. I feel wrong. Luca. Because he was like, I feel weird. Cause like he be inviting us up there all the time, and we would go. And he was trying to tell us, like, I be feeling weird when I invite you guys up here. So it's about 12. It's about 11.
You like that, Luca. You can't.
It's about 11:07, guys.
11:07?
Yeah. Okay.
Is that 7? Or is that? Oh, I'm seeing double.
That's 11.
I'm seeing double.
Sorry, B.
It's okay. Like I said, I still got some energy.
All the bandwidth in the world couldn't keep me contained.
That was in a good possession.
No lag. No lag.
I'm gonna see if I can get myself a corned beef Philly.
Gonna share my talents with Podbean Live.
I'm going to Sharp
From
right now.
Always knew I'd take the
I'm
ride
feeling
there.
like as soon as I upload, I'm feeling
Just
like
a lot
you
later.
feeling froggy? Let's go.
Because I know all the
Last
motherfuckers is over there
real
in their St.
gap.
Patrick shits and whatnot.
Let's go.
Well, maybe not
Alright,
last.
shit, you ain't saying nothing but thing.
Munchkin got good mic skills.
But
New,
I've been
improved
I've been with white. Give me a tampon one.
podcaster.
No, see, this
Give me a
one's dope.
tampon one.
This one's dope.
Potty down now.
This one's dope.
Last call for drinks. Bars closing.
Hey, you be goddamn disrespectful. You know
Perfect
what?
feel
This
got
is the
a
after
favorite.
shit. You about to get shot.
Don't
Fuck
want to
this
go
shit.
far.
And I got your gun. And I got your gun too.
I take all 7.
Tired, B.
70,000.
That's 3 times I shot you. That's 4.
70,000. 10 times.
That's 5. That's 6.
Wait, I need 4 more.
You up to 49,000. That's 7.
Take that too.
Take that.
Melo coming back.
Hey, now.
Hey,
You
to
need to watch your goddamn mouth.
To the Knicks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Melo's coming back. Stop the onslaught.
You gotta stop the
Melo's
bleeding.
coming back. That's the magic word.
We hit him with the what was that? The celebrity death track. I'll allow it. I got another one that got stars on it. And I wore that shit with my Captain America fucking shirt. It has a shield on it. And some chick, when I was shopping the other day, as I'm walking down the aisle, she's like, "Save me, save me!"
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
I be having some experiences with this fucking shit, yo. It's fucking amazing. I was telling Mark today, like, I had some chick that told me I had to help her with her. She told me today she got a boob job.
Oh shit.
He just got a boob job, so I had to help. I had, yeah, we